welcome to Nighttiger Christmas Show 2021. And you can see we got some great special guests. Black Fox, Silver, and Bronze, Joe from Hawaii.
Aloha.
What's the weather over there?
Oh, it's sunny and warm.
80s, 90s?
It's 70s, high 70s.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, Roger's in Florida, and I guess he's got 70-degree weather up there in Tallahassee.
Mid 60s.
You lucky guy. It's
Yeah.
That's probably what it is here. But it was like 73 today.
Yeah, it's nice.
No snow. It was we had to turn on the air.
Feliz
So
Navidad to all my brothers out and sisters out there.
Oh
and
yeah.
Mele Kalikimaka.
There you go.
There we go.
All right, so we got a good crew here now. Gratu Orloff, Jerry, the Jitterbug, Big E, New World Order Comics, Surf Blue, Dave from Georgia, Gary B, the casual comic guy. He just keeps it casual. Unruly, and who else? I think James Gallegos is here. Did I say that right? Gallegos.
James what?
Gallegos?
Gallegos.
Gallegos. And Silver Age Day popped in.
Hey,
and
Dave
Super Russ. All right.
Hey, Russ.
So if you guys seen the promo video for the prizes or the Instagram today, we have the second hour. We will start choosing winners. We got a $25 PayPal. Third prize. Second prize, we got 300 My Lights for the lucky winner, 2 currents and 100 silver. And then we have a big stack of comics with a bunch of keys in them. And then a special prize. So BWD Comics, Jesse, everybody's friend, is also going to give away a box of 40 comics with a bunch of keys and First Gamut, X-Men 266, is it?
Yes.
So that'll be all at the top of the second hour. We'll start tallying everybody. Jesse's in here. What's up, Jesse? We got C-Flap number 1. We got God Tank. So we got a good full crew going.
Yeah.
So I want to start this because Jesse sent me an AOK. Now, if you've watched the AOKs he sends around the communities, you know it's going to be good. And so I'm excited. I just want to see what's in here. So this came the beginning of this week, and we're going to check it out. And we got a note here. There's nothing on it. It says, Mr. Jess Lynch. So I guess that's for me, for my Christmas list I can make right here. Hand that to Santa. We got Ola Clay. Is that how you say that? Oli Clay? Roger, help me out.
What is it?
Oli Clay. OLECLEE in the chat.
Oh, let me see. Ole Clay. That's not Spanish, my friend, but yes.
All right, so he sent a little note. Merry Christmas, Mike. Another one of those misfit comics, okay? So Jesse, he is quirky. If it has a certain defect, he can't have it in his sight. He likes to get it out of his sight. But it's great stuff. We love it. Hopefully you don't have some of these. Free to feel to sell, trade, keep, or give away. And you know me, I don't sell, so I'll trade or I'll just give it away. Whoa, okay. For right off the bat, I think this is a Steranko cover. I don't have it. So I'm going to make me big.
That is indeed a Steranko cover.
Small, somehow. And I do not have that one.
Yeah, I think that's the first Thongor
on the loose. Okay. I saw someone show this,
Yeah,
I think
that's
last
nice.
week. I think I may have this one, but this is probably maybe an upgrade for me. Ghosts. Number 28.
Very nice.
That's a good one.
These are the books that as a kid you could easily obtain. They were in the quarter bin all the time.
Yep.
And
back then, yes.
So I got a big collection of those from back then. Oh, nice. I love these. And this must be like around 62 because it's the oversized issue. It's like really giant.
Mhm.
Right. Space Ranger. Yep.
Yeah, really
Nice.
colorful. House of Mystery, nice.
Wow.
Martian
Oh.
Manhunter,
Cool.
12 cent. It's a smaller issue, so it's probably 64, I would guess.
Yeah, 63, 64, somewhere in there. Wow.
I may have this one. I don't know. Tarzan, Worlds, Edgar Rice Burroughs, and I would think that was no, I was gonna say Kubrick cover, but it's not. MK. I don't know who's MK.
Mike Kaluta.
There you go.
That cover reminds me of the Sinbad movie when he was fighting the
Oh, yeah.
skeletons
Yep.
with the stop
That-
action.
That Sinbad movie was. We were talking the other day, Roger. That's one of those movies that they showed like once a year. And
Yep.
You kind of waited for it.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. And the Cyclops. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Unexpected 146.
Man, great stuff.
And then what was the other movie? Mysterious Island
yeah,
with the
Mysterious
giant
Island
crabs and stuff
with the
like
crab
that.
with the giant crabs and iguanas and things. Yeah, yeah.
One of the first movies that I went to see at the drive-in theater was Land That Time Forgot, where they went in the submarine.
Yep.
Who wrote that movie? It was somebody. Wasn't that
That
Edgar
was
Rice Burroughs?
Was that Edgar Rice Burroughs or Jules Verne?
It might have been.
Yeah,
Jules
it was
Verne.
one of those.
Yeah, one of those. Yeah.
Jesse, you're hitting it out of the park, dude.
Oh man.
That is some box of comics.
Yeah, I don't even think
Wow.
I have this one, but
Yeah.
this one will go to somebody because I got one of these, I believe, from Lady
Oh,
Fantastic.
yeah.
Cool. Very cool.
And these are these are hard to come by.
Yeah.
Oh, so here's another show as a kid in the 70s that you watched usually on Sundays
Yeah.
or late
Yep.
afternoon on a Saturday.
Mutual of
Perkins.
Omaha.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah, Marlon Perkins. Yep.
Zoo
That was on a
Parade.
Sunday.
Yep.
That was either right before or right after Jacques Cousteau.
And then
Yeah,
the
you're
Wonderful
right.
World of Disney.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We would go to my grandmother's house on Sunday, spend the whole day there, and those were all the shows we watched
I'm
after
gonna
dinner.
put this down
Cool.
here.
Cool. Yeah, they usually come to my house to watch it. My cousins. Yeah.
Nice, beautiful Lone Ranger.
Oh man.
That's a nice one.
Clayton.
Lovely.
What's his name? Clayton,
Clayton?
the actor.
Yeah.
Oh my
Who
god.
knows? Clayton something.
Yeah. I'm drawing a blank.
This was another show that I watched on a regular basis when I was a
Yeah.
kid, along with Sergeant Preston of the Yukon. So Gary
I.O.
says
Silver.
Sinbad and the Eye of the Tiger. The Hogwarts. Do you have the
Clayton
Hogwarts train?
Moore.
There you
Clayton
go.
Moore.
Clayton Moore.
Jesse Lynch got it, of course.
Nice.
Of course, he's the one who sent it. He knows it.
Thank you. I love my glasses too. I got them off Amazon. And I have a pair of blue ones I can't find. Now, I have this already. I love this cover simply because it has red, white, and blue comic book character.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's a beauty. Yeah.
What's his name? Yankee Doodle Kid. I'm still trying to get that Yankee Girl issue from Super Comics.
Oh, I got that one. Yeah.
That
And
I
that's-
love this.
And that's not a reprint, by the way. That
Oh,
Yankee-
it's not?
It's not. It,
Oh, I didn't
it
know
was
that.
it
No
was
wonder why it's
supposed
hard
to
to
be
get.
published in the 40s. That never the company went under. The plates were out there, and Super Comics got the plate. So that's the first time it's seen print in that Super Comics.
Wow.
Oh, who doesn't love this actor? Who hasn't read these as a kid?
Oh,
Yeah.
Boris Karloff.
I remember my friend had the what's the one the guy that does horror Alfred Hitchcock. He had this thick book in the 70s called Ghost Stories. And I used to love to go to his house and just sit and read it. And I remember the inside cover, it had a fat guy like a balloon like stuck to the ceiling.
Sounds interesting.
Russ says, "Oh man, YouTube does that all the time. I hit 1K 7 times before it finally stuck."
Oh, because of Gary. Gary went over 1K and then he went back down.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, but he'll be back up in no time. No
I
problem.
hear that weekly from Surf Blue. I hit 200, then it went back 3. And why do they do that to me all the time?
Yeah, I heard that too.
We got art bikes and comics in here.
Hey,
Nice. This, I think, is an upgrade for mine. Now, this is when I was buying comics off the newsstand. So this is like 1982, I think. 81, 82.
was it 50 cents?
Joe-
Yeah, early 80s.
Joe Cooper cover.
Yeah.
Nice.
Who remembers who went and seen the Time Bandits in the theater? You remember that movie?
I don't think I saw it in the theater.
I still like to watch that movie. It's so fun.
Yeah, I've seen it, but I don't think it was in the theater.
When Robin Hood says to the little dwarf, "How are you doing?" He goes, "About 5'9". I laugh so hard. Ooh, nice one. Creases and ticks. So Jesse puts little stickers on. He'll tell you what's wrong with the book.
Yep.
I know I don't have this one. These are cool. These were based on that movie, Land That Time Forgot.
What number is that issue?
This is 111.
Yeah.
Nice.
With the white gorilla.
The ones have it.
A free comic book day, which I know I don't even have this one. The Nightmare Before Christmas. Tim Burton.
Perfect for the Christmas show.
Oh, this is another show. I watch this all the time with Jimmy and the Magic Flute. Any guesses?
Yeah. HR Puff and stuff?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I watched that. And the Banana Splits, too.
Yep.
Yep.
I just sent Banana Splits #1 today for Christmas.
Wow, he's not going to sleep until he gets that.
So that witch, she had like a steering wheel on her broom and everything.
Was that Witchy Poo?
Yeah.
Good memory.
Oh man,
And then
we're
it was,
really showing our age in this show. I'll tell you that.
The Bungalows. You remember that one?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I do have this. I have not read this yet though. Morlock 2001.
Yeah, that's
So this is past already.
Yep.
Wasn't there a movie with Morlocks? Oh,
yes.
It was Time Machine. Yeah.
Time Machine, yeah.
That's very different. You'll see it's kind of a parallel to a Marvel comic. I won't spoil it for you.
So Gary says amazing covers. God thinks my wife hates that movie. She says that's one of the worst memories of her childhood.
Oh jeez.
Unruly says H&R Puff and stuff. I don't know. I think memories. Wow, we're old. Here's your friends when he's your friend when things get tough. Sweet Atlas, and then Clap says, does everyone got the old Family Circus comics? Love them. I read them every week.
Yeah.
Yeah, those were strips that we read every time. Yeah.
And our paper had this thing called the green sheet. So every daily paper had the cartoons and it was green, the whole paper.
Nice.
Monsters on the Prowl. Oog lives again. And I know that's a Gil Kane cover just by that girl's face and this guy's nose over here.
Yep, the nostrils give it away.
Oog lives again. I remember reading Stan said he used to get tired of writing those same monster stories over and over.
Those 50s monster stories, very formulaic. Yeah.
He said Fing Fang Foom came from some kind of French musical that he saw when he was in London or something like that. Another nice painted cover. Beautiful. Believe it or not.
Yeah.
58, 1975. And these came in 3-packs at the Woolworth store.
Not the gold keys. That would be the Whitman.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, another nice one. Black Hawk, 10-cent cover price. Wrinkles, ticks, stains on back. Thank you. Just Killer Shark Secret Lair.
Wow.
These are fun reads, Black Hawks.
Oh yeah, really good.
These are so underappreciated. People they just pass them right by.
Of them.
Another Black Hawk, creases, ticks, comic store stamp on front, and says, "No, wait, it's an original Doomer stamp." I read that right? Doomer. I don't know what that is. It says Carl Johnson from Idaho Avenue. I don't know. I thought maybe you knew what that was.
No.
So obviously it's a famous stamp. So I watched a movie, I think it was Comic Mint Hunter, who was talking about certain stamps CGC will not take off as defects because they're from famous stores. And if they're from some little schmuck shop, then they'll drop you like 2 or 3 grades.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, Jesse says it's an original owner stamp.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Yeah, that did
print,
happen.
He can't print well. Hey, I can read most of it. You're no doctor.
That did happen. Like Lamont Larson, I believed they had his initials on there.
I love this series. It is just so cool, so different.
Yeah.
Agreed. That's
And
previous to the Doom Patrol taking it over.
Which was number what? 90 something?
90 something. Yeah, I don't remember. 80 something, 90
I
something.
think it was in the 80s, 84
Yeah,
or 82.
80 something. Yeah.
Nice bazooka cover. Our Army at War.
That's a nice cover.
1,
Really
2,
nice.
3, number 6 or 1962. With the big
Really good.
square 12 cents over there. I love that.
I love that square 12. Those you couldn't miss that price from like a mile.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, and this isn't a Mylar. This is a Golden Age. This is Walter Lance's New Funnies with number 154 from 1949. Ticks,
Cool.
creases, and browning on the back.
I love Disney and Comics just recently had a video with a ton of those kind of
I
comics.
know. It was really good.
Yeah. A lot of
yeah,
work.
Steve's got some good stuff. Yeah.
Now, somehow Jesse reads my mind because every time he sends me an okay, there are books in there that I've been looking at actively. So I've been looking for a low number of haha comics, and they're very hard to find on eBay at a decent price. Number 23, and I think this is from the 40s,
Yeah.
and it's in a Mylar. Look at that thick book. This has got to be what, at least 36 pages or more. Probably 54.
Probably 52. Yeah, with 54 with covers. Yeah.
1945. Now, what's
Nice.
cool about these funny animals, and people don't really go after them, if you can get them somewhere between 43 and 45, you're bound to find a story in there with Hitler or Nazis.
Yep.
Now, I just gave that secret away. They're going to be harder to get.
Yeah, I
on
was going to
eBay.
say that's you're giving away all your tricks, man. Hey, Mark Spector, how you doing, buddy?
So we got a Christmas cover, Looney Tune. What's up, Dave? Hey, Steve. Steve, these are right up your alley, man.
Oh yeah.
Christmas cover, Looney Tunes, roasted carrot, which I will not eat. I do not like cooked carrots. Baby carrots I will eat cooked, but not regular.
That's good to know.
So, story into Nighttiger's life. So my parents forced me to eat cooked carrots one day at a table, at the kitchen table. The family sitting around the table. We have this nice wood table with a nice shellac, very shiny, slippery. Well, my dad said, "You're going to eat all those carrots or you're not leaving this table." And I ate them. And then everybody else got a lapful because they was slid across the table.
Ooh.
I didn't have to eat after that. He didn't maybe force me to eat vegetables after that. One of the best Western series. I mean, the best. I'm actively reading this right now. I think I knocked out 5 or 6 issues of Weird Western Tales this week. And I think I have this. So this might be an upgrade. So I'll be putting that in a prize package.
Yeah, that Jonah Hex series is everything is just fabulous. Really well written.
Michael Fleischer,
yeah,
writes almost the entire series.
Yeah,
even some of Jonah Hex solo.
Yeah, you can tell he really put his heart and soul into it.
Two Gun Kid, Bronze Age. So let me tell you something. If you're gonna read Bronze Age or even Silver Age Marvel Westerns, do not read Jonah Hex first. Because it won't be that good. So read the Marvel first, then read the Jonah Hex.
That comic's got all of them on it.
Yeah, it's got Rawhide Kid,
Kid Cole, Rawhide Kid. They're all on it.
Jack Kirby cover. Is this this may be original cover, but I'm sure it's a reprint. Rawhide Kid number 136.
No, they were all reprinted since the early 70s. So yeah.
They said, Jack, come in on a Saturday. We need you to throw out a couple original covers for the Rawhide Kid.
Maybe late
Another
60s
one.
even.
Now there is Dr. Von Chilla showed a great Kane cover where he's drinking out of an Oasis, and then the guns are pointed on the corners. And I've been looking for that, and they had one at my comic shop, but it was like so beat up, and I was so disappointed. I'm like, dang it, I finally found it. Beautiful cover. I'm looking for it though. Now Jesse knows that I love romance comics, and this is a Charlton.
That's
These
nice.
are creeping up in price,
and impossible to find. Those Charlton
Especially-
romance covers.
especially in nice shape. And look at this; it's got like a little red, white, and blue kind of 4th of July thing going on.
You got a little.
Yeah, that's really cool. What number is that?
That's 116.
Thank you.
Kissing cover. So this is Simon. What's his name? From Australia. He loves his kissing covers.
Simple Simon.
Yeah, Simple Simon. Oh wow, here's another one. It's a Western. So this one's looks like a Western, Christmas, kissing, romance.
Oh,
That's
Sweethearts.
another good one.
that's a beauty.
Wow.
That's Jerry's favorite title, Sweethearts.
And
That's
Biggie
nice.
said he just got a couple Kirby Westerns in.
That's a joke, Jerry. That's a joke.
Dave said there's too many people in the chat. Ooh,
Really?
I love world stuff. Mike. Woody used to be.
Don't make him a moderator and kick some people out.
That is a nice cover. It
Beautiful.
says, "The other world, Catherine must live, love, and choose one or the other. Which will it be?" So you got your classic choosing the city guy over the country guy, the rich guy over the poor guy. But it's all good. It's all cheese. Get your cheese grater out. Read your comics. Now, this is a later Charlton, My Only Love. I've actually never seen this, but nice bikini cover.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Charlton
Yeah,
had this unique look to their later painted covers. The E-Man and stuff like that, and Space 1999. They all had this similar look to the paintings.
Yeah.
Oh,
Everything was unique about it. Even the
Very unique,
paper inside, and it had that serrated edge and
Oh, yeah.
never lined up.
Offset,
never
yeah.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
You knew it was a Charlton.
This one's
yeah.
for Bob Atlas, Patsy Walker,
Wow.
Hellcat. And
Wow.
this is lick worthy.
Oh geez.
Simple Simon was the pieman. Oh, this is my first Wilbur. I never had one of these before. Another nice cover. Frankie in this story, guys. Frankie Avalon is in this story.
Lighthouse cover.
Now, what did he sing? What did Frankie Avalon sing? Did he sing "I Only Have Eyes for You"? He didn't sing that, did he?
No, that was I forgot. But that wasn't Frank Avalon.
Oh, I Only Have Eyes for You. It was just on a commercial earlier.
Yeah, that's probably what I'm thinking about. What did
Yeah.
Frankie Avalon sing?
He sang
Didn't he
If
sing?
you heard it,
Venus?
you know it.
Yeah, Venus. Grease is
Venus?
the word. Grease.
No, that's Frankie Valley.
Oh, Frankie Valley. Yeah, I
Yeah.
get those two
Yeah.
mixed up.
Yeah. You
Neil
mixed up your Frankies.
Sedaka. Neil Sedaka saying, "Put your head on my shoulders." Mr. Ed's favorite comic, Teen Angel. Did he sing Teen Angel?
Teen Angel. Yeah. Oh, that's a beautiful
Grayscale
series
cover.
too. That's a great series too. Have you ever read that? Great series.
It's really hard to get. I think there was a low print run on this series.
Yeah. They're right. They're very hard to get, but really
Number 28,
really good series.
1966. It has a slight odor. So I hope Jesse didn't fart on this.
Hey, put it in your cat litter box, whatever. It'll be fun.
He said, but I had it with dryer sheets for a month, so I think it's better. Okay. You're the man, Jess. It has an odor. He's like, I can't send Mike an odor. I gotta fix that. I'm gonna do a top 10 odors you don't want your comics to have.
Oh, I've got a few.
Captain Caveman. Oh, I remember that show. Captain
man.
Caveman. How about Fang Face and Baby Fang?
Another Lone Ranger. Man, those are beauties.
Yeah, there's a mysterious guest.
2 Lone
Number
Rangers.
1. This is 1958. Cover split and almost detached. So he puts a sad face on the back. I'm not kidding you. These AOKs not only are cool, but they're fun to read the backs. Face to face with his own image. Uh-oh. Got to read that. It's a disguise issue. So you could cut this out and you could play the Long Ranger.
I wouldn't do that.
We're almost to the end, guys.
Jeez.
Oh. Kid Colt, Outlaw. Nice Gil Kane cover, too.
Oh, yeah. 218, right? Yeah. Yeah, there's a 35-cent variant of that cover. Very hard to find.
I still do not see many of these in back issue bins at comic shops.
No, that's what toward the end of the run.
Uh-oh, Roger.
Uh-oh. Ooh.
Mad
Cool.
Magazine number 16,
Cool.
1954.
Really cool.
Humor in a jugular vein.
Wow.
Now, is this the actual cover? I think it is. Yeah, it is. It looks like it's newsprint, but it's the actual cover.
They did all kinds of funky covers back then to make
I've
it
never
seem
seen this
like
one.
Yeah.
I've never seen
No, I've
that
never
before.
either. Yeah.
We got Bill. Bill's here. What's up, Comic Mag Musings?
Hey, Bill.
Oh, so Steve said if Jesse farted on the book, that makes it a pedigree.
Oh. Well, I hope I
Gotta
have
get
a few
your
of
million
those.
model. Oh, yeah, I remember the Funky Phantom.
Yep. He had a comic series, too.
Who else? What was the car? It was like Schlepp car, but it was not. It was similar to him. That cartoon. The guy that drove it was like Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
I can't remember
I
the
don't
name.
recall.
Speed Buggy. Speed Buggy.
Speed Buggy.
Speed Buggy. Right.
Yeah, that guy
Oh.
reminded me of Shaggy from Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
Yeah, the mechanic guy.
1959. I think this is my oldest. No, my second oldest now. World's Finest. Tear front edge, bottom centerfold staple blown.
Poof.
1959. You know this is going to be full of cheese.
That's a 5-minute repair for Jerry.
These are like hit and miss because some of these ones you're like it's like drones on and on. Superman, Batman. They explain every move that happens. They show the picture. The guy hit the wall. He hit the wall with his head. Oh my goodness! And they have to tell you every move that happens, even in the panel.
Yep.
And a lot of
say
times
it out loud most of the time.
A lot of times when I start getting into those really boring ones because they do that, I go back and I see if I can read the story without even looking at the words.
Mm-hmm.
And most times you can. You don't even need the dialogue. Ooh, this is my second leading comic. So I got one in an AOK from Charlton 66. And this is 52 pages, number 16 from 1945. So this isn't far off from the I can't think of the Vigilante. What was that group? The Seven Soldiers of Victory.
Yeah.
I think that ended in 14 or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. That's not far off. Yeah.
Second family animal. Nero Fox begging. Creases, ticks, edge wear, spine tear from bottom, writing on the front and writing on the backboard. All right, last but not least.
Woo-hoo!
No.
This has been epic, man.
Three more.
It's a bottomless box.
Or 4 more.
Seems like.
My Greatest Adventure.
Mm.
My MGA. Inch tear in spine goes through entire book. Thanks to thanks to Steve. I love Disney. I've been trying to figure out why a lot of these books in the Golden Age will have tears through like 2 or 3 inches through the whole book. And it's from that one movie which you showed. The kids fold the books in half, then they fold them in quarters, and they put them in their back pocket. And I'm like, I was so happy to figure that out.
Yeah.
Here you go. Robot cover. Early silver. DC. No, Quality Comics.
Mm,
Wow,
Plastic Man.
look at that.
Nice robot cover.
that's cool.
Dark water stains on all pages. That's troubling.
Yep.
I hope there's no good girl art in here because then I would not want to open these pages. Great robot cover and Wolfman story, but no robot story inside, and he has a frowning face right there.
Oh, he probably thought there would be. Oh.
I know. So he's like, I can't look at that. I got to give it to somebody.
Mm.
Romeo Tubbs, that lovable teenager. I don't have this. I don't have any of these. Lead paints in the house. Merry Christmas. Leading comments, Biggie said, is better than following comics. Steve
That's
says,
a good
wow,
one,
that
Biggie.
Plastic Man is awesome. New
What
World loves
publisher is
first.
that?
Yeah, that's what I
This-
was wondering. Does it say?
That doesn't look familiar to me
this
at all.
is St. John's.
Oh, okay, St. John's. All right.
That's the tops in teenage hilarity right there. Tops.
How dare you call me an idiot? Now, see, if he was hitting her, this book would be worth a lot of money. Any Golden Age book where the woman's getting hit, it skyrockets in price. Because
Really?
they got a lot of sickos out there collecting comics.
Yeah, guess so.
Whoa, this is a nice Christmas comic. Look at that. A big like parade balloon
Wow.
of Santa Claus.
Oh yeah, nice. Mighty Samson.
I've
Wow.
never seen this cover in
Me
the
either,
Mighty
yeah.
Samson. Here is a Santa cover for you, Mike. $6 Million Man action figure on the back. Ticks and creases. All right, let's take a look at that ad.
Love that figure, man.
Brian ALCS is in here. Merry Christmas.
Hey, Brian.
He's lifting the car motor. I used to have this when I was a kid.
Me too.
The bionic eye. I mean, that's the first thing I did when I got it. I wanted to see what it looked like through that
Yeah,
eye.
through the eye. Yeah, and he had that arm with the circuitry and one of them.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, we got Spinner Rack Studios in the house. Okay, so I'm going to pose a question to the chat. Who would win in a fight? $6 million action figure or Kung Fu Grip G.I. Joe? Who would win?
Steve Austin would win that.
And I
man.
thought he had the coolest tennis shoes for that action figure.
Yeah,
Slip
Steve
on those
Austin
little-
would win, man. He'll never catch him, first of all, because he's got the bionic legs, and then the bionic arm would crush him. So forget
I'd have to say who's playing with the action figure would determine the outcome. Oh, a nice purple cover, House of Mystery number 75. Thank you.
Man.
Another. I tried to collect 100 and below of House of Mystery.
That's a rough road.
I've got quite a few. And then Jack Kirby did some covers in the early issues.
Yeah.
So stains on back, stains on corners, clip corners and back, creases, ticks. I got to get some tick spray from these comic books. Nice purple cover, though. I love how it fades
Yeah,
into
that is
black.
nice.
And that's number 75 from 1958. Last but not least, I may have this. I'm not sure, but if I do, it's an upgrade. House of Mystery 110, 1966. It has a date stamp on the back of the first page. Spine wear, ticks, and creases. So
Yeah.
There you
Ultra the
go.
multi-alien.
now, so let me show you this. This is what Jesse sends in an AOK.
That's amazing.
Wow.
Now, if for you, everybody tuning in a little bit late, he is giving away at the second hour of this show a box like this filled with goodies, and First Gambit will be in there. Uncanny 266.
Wow.
And you can check his
Jesse.
Instagram. He posted a picture of some of the books that'll be in there.
Jesse, you're too much, my friend.
Very generous.
All right, so
Incredible.
we got some special treats. Now we're gonna go. we're going to turn this over to Roger, and Roger has
Oh.
some stuff he wants to show us.
You want
Put
to
on
start
a
with the
hat.
Christmas stuff or the promos stuff?
Start with the promos. We're going to do Christmas second hour. So,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I
All
also-
right. Fine. Well,
and I'm going to shout out
picked some
chats while
out.
you're talking. Go ahead.
all right. I picked some out for my esteemed co-hosts here, things that they might enjoy, right?
All right.
So here's the first one, Freedom Train
Yeah.
with
Oh,
Paul
yeah.
Revere and the Amtrak in the back there. This was
Yes.
sent to
Guess
me
who
by
has
Jambo
that?
Comics.
And
And
guess
an
who sent
AOK.
Joe his?
And it's
I just recently got that from Nighttiger.
cool.
It,
Cool.
It's cool.
Beautiful.
It's
comic.
historical.
Very.
Have you-
It's very
Yeah.
prose heavy.
Yeah.
But beautiful stuff.
Yeah.
And another very historical. Everybody
Roger.
knows about Abe Lincoln and his
Yeah.
train through
Oh,
America.
that's the one. See, do you have that, Joe? Because that's the one I got for you.
I have that one.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Roger,
Yeah.
see if you back up just a hair because your camera is like choppy. Like it's like not choppy, but you're not smooth. Yeah, I think that's
well,
better.
you know, I get
think
that all
that's
the time.
I
I
think
get that all
that's
the time.
better.
Mark, don't worry.
I like that cover.
Yeah, this is again. These are these are giveaways. Obviously, this is sort of to promote, the train industry, the travel industry, and this is to promote the knowing the history of the United States and how it is that we got here. The Gettysburg Address, Emancipation Proclamation. Previous to that, all that kind of stuff that we should be studying here in as Americans, right?
Okay, so let me interject for a minute. So there is, I believe, a Captain America Adventures that has the Freedom Train on the cover.
Really,
So that train toured around the country.
You mean Captain Marvel?
Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel. Yeah.
What did I say?
You said Captain America.
Oh, okay, Captain Marvel.
I was
Yeah,
going to
and
say
then-
Captain Marvel Adventures has that.
Yeah.
So
that I heard of. Yeah.
Steve from I Love Disney brought to attention that about the Victory Garden that they asked people to make in during World War II. There, I just found a comic with that on the cover, so I'm sure there's more of that too.
I have
was
a
a-
World's Finest with the Victory Garden on the cover.
Oh, cool.
Oh, nice. Well, here's a few more, Joe, which you probably have this one. It's
Yeah.
not that rare. Ride the High Iron, but did you know there were actually two editions, 1955 and 1957?
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yes. Yeah. Is there something different about the picture or?
The only difference is it's slightly this box is a slightly different yellow. That's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah. Yeah. I
But
knew there were two editions. I'm not. I know I have at least one. I can't remember if I have both of them.
You can only see in the indicia, the 57, 55.
Yeah.
The cover is very hard to distinguish.
Yeah.
This was sent to me by our buddy King of Comicdom, Lawrence Everett.
Now let me pose a question to you, Joe, in the chat. Have you ever rode on a train? Now, a real train on the real tracks, not a trolley, not a subway, but a train.
A real train. Yeah. I've ridden
Yeah.
on all kinds. Yes. I rode on trains a lot actually in Japan. I was in the Navy. I was stationed in Japan, and they have an amazing railway system over there. I rode a lot there. I rode the Amtrak from Newark, New Jersey down to Fort Lauderdale. And I've ridden some here in Hawaii, some sugarcane trains. Yeah, if I can get a comic with a train on it, I do. And if I can ride on a train, I do. I love trains.
Cool. Yeah.
Well,
me
the reason
too.
I
I've
asked-
only ridden once, but yeah, it's a cool way of transportation.
It's not a common thing anymore. That's why I asked.
No,
so
it's
you know,
not.
if you can
No.
get a chance to do that, it is a really
No.
nice experience.
They
Yeah.
actually have, there's a train I would love to ride. It goes from New Orleans to Chicago and back. And it's kind of like a Orient Express type thing that they have. Very
Cool.
fancy. And that's something on my
That sounds
bucket
great.
list.
Sounds great. I'm gonna do a train ride too with my wife at some point here in the future.
I would
So here's
also
another
like-
one. Railroads deliver the goods, and before, well, even during the trucking time, but even now, a lot of products are moved by train, by rail,
Yeah.
throughout the country, and this is sort of explains how important that is, etc.
where I work, they have a very active train track near right through the little towns I go, right where my business is.
Yeah.
They had a big derailment there about 3 years ago. It's definitely something that is unique to see.
Cool. Well, here's another. This is just kind of on the back. I mean, sometimes comics giveaways are more like informational to tell you about how things work, right? Like, how does the water get to your tap, right? And this is a promotional comic called "The Story of Water Supply." How it's processed, water treatment, etc., and comes out in your tap potable. So again, it's just a cute little way. This is from the early 60s, I think late 50s.
I have never seen that one. I have two. I've got a lot of promo comics too, Roger. I like them like you. And I love them. I have two about water, but I've never seen that one. That one's really cool.
Well, we got to compare notes, Joe, one day. Here's one for Mike. So
come here a minute.
This is these are 3 Terry and the Pirates that were wrapped around ginger ale, or the 6-pack of ginger ales from the early 50s.
Oh, and wow.
What's unique is that they're bound here and stapled on one end, and then they're also stapled on the other end. So to read it, you have to take out that staple.
Huh.
Yeah, but if you take out that staple, supposedly it's not complete. So that doesn't make much sense to me.
You just put it back in.
That's what I did. I took it out and I put it back in. This was given to me by Bub's Comics.
Now, where did you get that information about that not being complete?
I read it on like one of those CGC forums, I believe. Right. Yeah.
Okay. So
yeah. I may be wrong about that, Mike, but I read it somewhere online. So.
That sounds right with the climate of this market. I'm sorry.
Are those 3 separate comics stacked in a bag?
Yes, correct. 1, 2, and 3.
Oh, wow. Okay, cool.
That's really cool.
Yeah, this is the first one is Hot Shot Charlie Flies Again, and notice the kind of attractive woman there.
Oh yeah, that's Dragon Lady.
The Dragon Lady, right? And this one here is Forced Landing, book 2. Sorry about the glare is kind of rough there. And this one is book 3, and it's the Dragon Lady in Distress.
Is it inside? Is it in color or is it in black and white?
It is. I believe it is in. I believe it is in black and white. Let me check.
Is that 1947 or 1957?
It's 1950 something. No, it is in color. It is in color. Yes.
Jess wants to know if the Hydra Man is in that water supply comic.
The Hydra Man? No, I don't think so.
And Jesse said, if you read it on the internet, then it has to be true.
It has to be true. Right.
That's right.
I almost put the proviso that that's what I read somewhere. That's not necessarily,
Bill's making a comment about your great Good Girl art collection.
Oh yeah, it's great, man. It's minuscule, but it's great.
It's been growing leaps and bounds ever since he got together with Bubs.
So here's another set. If you were a kid in the 80s and 90s, of course the X-Men were so hot, right? So Pizza Hut had a promotion that if you bought a Supreme pizza, you would get one of these included comics that were polybagged. And there's a set of 4 X-Men. This one with Rogue and Gambit. Shout out to Russ there. This one with Wolverine on the cover. This one with a Magneto and the Beast. This one is still in the polybag, and it has a card in there as well. And this one with Bishop and Cyclops.
Yeah. So I'm guessing a lot of those probably have sauce stains on them.
Mine
not yours, but shape. I'm just saying in general.
But let me show you number 3 here. And that's why they were polybagged, Mike. So when you were eating, you didn't get the sauce and the pepperoni stuff. Actually, no, there's not a card. I think I'm confusing this with another set that I have. But there's Storm in the back.
Yeah, that's cool.
So have you read those or any of those?
I've read the ones that are not polybagged. Yeah, they're not great reads. No. They're pretty basic stuff. And this is cool. During the 80s, the president, first lady, had a like a sort of project, right, to reduce drug abuse. It was a big problem back then. It still is, but back then even more so. So they came up with this awareness comic with the new Teen Titans, and there's actually 3 different editions. I believe this is the first. This is you actually buy this one, and then the proceeds go to fight drug abuse. And this was the giveaway version. But what's unusual here is that you'll notice that there's no Robin in any of these, even though it's the Teen Titans. They had this guy called the Protector, because the Robin license was given to Studio, and they couldn't use their likeness on anything except the comics that DC was publishing themselves, not these promotional ones that went out. So you have the Protector, and in fact, they did Robin, and they sort of colored over it in that first one because they didn't have the license to use him. So that's a little interesting little tidbit.
I'm guessing the drug addicts got the free one because they couldn't afford the $1 for the.
I can't say. And here's a couple more, and then I'll pull it back to you. This was sent to me by Mr. Miracle over from Canada. This was a giveaway from Zeller's department store, which is, I believe, only in Canada. So you have to get this in Canada. And it's a really neat story with the Joker there.
That's
right.
cool.
See him right there?
Now, who does that cover? Is that Aparo?
I don't think so. It does not look like Aparo to me, but I do not know who it is.
It's apparent it's not Aparo.
And lastly, I'm going to show you this polybagged comic. I know, Mike, you're a big Batman fan, right? So this is a 3-pack that was given away in Toys R Us. And in here is obviously the first Robin, the first Mr. Freeze, and the first Batgirl. But they're very thin. It's only those stories, not the whole comic, reprinted.
Right.
So
they're great though.
They are.
I think I have the Mr. Freeze one. It's up on the wall.
And here's you can see there's a few different types, but if you see the Toys R Us logo up there, then you have the Toys R Us version. I think there's a Blockbuster or something version or something there, and there's another one.
Yeah.
Now, are those very desirable when they're in the packs like that?
I don't know. I don't collect based on desirability.
I know you don't, but
so,
you might know.
I
mean, you might come across if it is. Okay, so James says there are 2 different versions of each of those Titan books. One says President's Awareness, and the other says First Lady's Awareness.
Right, he's right. We talked about that before. I don't have the other version of this one. I know that there's another version of this one for sure.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
I'm shocked.
And this one says the President's. I don't know if there's a First Ladies on this one, though. I haven't been able to find it. I'm looking, though.
And James Gallegos says, I have the Blockbuster version.
Oh, he has a Blockbuster. Okay, great.
I didn't know there was a Blockbuster version.
Yeah, I knew there is. I just haven't found it. But I'll run across it eventually. All right, that's it for now.
Okay, so what do we got here? Oh, we got 12 minutes. I have a few books here that I'll show before we get
off, please.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Make me nervous.
Show my gorgeous face.
Thank you.
So just to do a little something till we get to the Christmas section of things, I have some Golden Age books, of course. This one came in yesterday. It's a Schomburg cover, Shark and Good Girl. So it's a trifecta.
Oh yeah.
Good read on that. I've been wanting this for a long time, so I finally pulled the trigger on it. It has a little pencil up there I could not get out in the lettering. Beverly had her name, so it was a signature series. And Beverly had her name up here. I was able to get that off.
Hey, Mike, Steve is asking you to do something here on the chat.
Steve, hey, Mike, it's my wife's birthday. Can you sing happy birthday, please? She is sitting here with me. Happy birthday, please. Okay, you ready, guys? Let's all 3 of us. How do I do this? Ready? Wait. What's your wife's name? We're just gonna say Steve's wife.
Steve White.
All right,
Okay.
Steve's right.
Okay.
Happy birthday to
to
you.
you.
Happy birthday to
It's too
you.
slow.
We're not harmonizing very well here.
Happy
Happy
birthday,
birthday,
dear
Steve's
Steve's
wife.
wife. Happy
Happy
birthday
Happy birthday
to you,
to
Charla.
you.
Happy birthday, Charla. Should I tell him how old you are, or
Charla.
should I not?
You never ask a lady's age, Mike. You know that.
Oh, I already know it, so I'm
Oh.
not going to ask her. Happy birthday, Charla.
Happy birthday, Charlotte.
Make sure Steve
So
gets you
luck.
something really, really nice.
Feliz
I mean,
cumpleaños, Charla.
expensive. Okay, so what? Okay, so I'm going to show something here. So I showed you a Schomburg cover. What else do I got? I just happen to have some Golden Age books by my side. They never leave my side, actually. Okay. I put all the Christmas ones in front. Let me see. Most of these are recent stuff.
Make yourself
Okay.
big, Mike, so they can see him going.
Okay, so let's do a zombie cover. Well, I was going to. Now I got to find it. Oh, Beware. Number 8, March 54.
That's cool.
When Witches Summon.
Beauty.
Very
This is-
nice.
That's a beauty. That's not a title you see very often. Great colors on that.
No. These, every time I want to buy one, they're expensive.
No, of course.
Some of this stuff I showed recently, these are Australian comics, and they're actually bigger. Let me show a regular comic. You can see how much taller they are.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Are those like compilation reprints?
Yeah. So these are DC
Cool.
reprints. I think they're original covers, though.
Yeah,
They
it looks
are
original.
cool.
Yeah.
I just love the trade dress on the Super Giant album. And then somebody else wrote 45 cents on there. 90 cents. Or wait, is that?
Discounted.
Pages, that's big.
Discounted or upscaled?
Yeah, it's thick.
Yeah, nice.
I got a couple of those. I saw them on eBay and I'm like, oh my, I just had to have them. Here's another one. This is a Nick Hardy cover. This may be a panel, probably from a story, because I don't think Nick Hardy would do a whole new cover for an Australian comic.
Swamp Monster.
Or it could
Dark
be an
Secret,
unused
I just
cover.
don't. Oh, that's true. These are all of these are giant. So this one's 30C. I don't think that's cents, but I don't know what the Australian mark is. I think this was a cover off one of the
Yeah, it looks familiar.
Ghosts or something.
That looks like something you'd see on Ghosts or House of Secrets.
This also looks like it could be a Nick Hardy cover also. So what she's saying, Bruce, so there you are. I wondered what happened to you.
Yeah, you went an extreme diet.
You lost a little weight. You haven't been eating very well. So this one I was happy to pick up. I for some reason, I can't explain it. I am a big Doctor Strange fan. And this has the prototype. Supposedly, I guess this issue probably sold much better than the ones before it. So they brought back and changed the character to Doctor Strange. I can only guess. So the Man in the Beehive is also another cool story by Jack Kirby. And then he also does the it's Sazek the Sorcerer.
Is that before Ant-Man too?
Number 32. I don't know. You'd have to check your key collector.
Oh, Ant-Man was Tales to Astonish 27, was it? Oh, cool. Very
Not
cool.
only that, so it has, it's Kirby, and then it has another story in the back by Steve Ditko, The Thing in the Sky. Now, this was the highest raw grade copy on eBay at the time. I thought that was pencil when I got it. It's not, but still, it's a pretty nice copy for the age. Very glossy still. Not a whole lot of creasing. What else? I ended up getting this free. And I checked a bunch of covers around the internet to make sure it looked like someone painted that purple, okay, a kid, but it's actually the coloring. But I got this. I think I paid $29 for it, but he didn't mention the fact that it has holes through the cover. Can you see them?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Yep.
So a bunch of them too.
Yeah.
It's like someone shot him with a shotgun.
Need some leaf casting.
So I contacted him and let him know, and he gave me my money back. So in case I keep the book. So I was happy with that. You can't argue with that.
181. Same
Oh,
kind of
what
holes.
else? What else? Oh, this is an older one. Fantastic Worlds.
Beautiful sci-fi cover.
Standard. She's got a skull and crossbones right there.
That's a beauty. I've never seen that one before. That's a beauty.
1953.
Yeah.
So I got this one for my buddy Joe in a trade.
Kid Eternity. Yeah.
It is. It's a nice copy too. It looks like it maybe came off the newsstand. I forgot what we traded for this for Joe.
I got a Vampirilla and a Charlton Romance with a train on the cover and a couple others.
Oh yeah.
But that's nice. That one is in some.
And what is this? This is like
Pretty good
64 pages or something. It's thick.
Nice. Yeah, those qualities are thick comics.
And a fun fact is that the actual company is not called Quality. If you look it up, it's called like American something or something other.
Yeah,
they
had all
quality.
kinds of, yeah.
They just put quality on their comics because it sells better. It's a good promotional
exactly. Yeah.
Phrase. And didn't you get one of these, Joe, after you saw this one?
Yeah, I have that now. After I saw you posted, I looked for
Which
one.
makes no sense because that's not even a spider; it's a scorpion. So she's in a spider's web, but there's a scorpion. It's a scorpion's web.
I didn't know scorpions made webs.
Exactly.
They did in the golden age.
And it's a kid-friendly book, so he doesn't bring a gun; he brings a flashlight.
He brings his wits.
That's the Navy, to kill a scorpion with a flashlight.
Those are tough hombres, man.
Wow.
Oh man.
This is from 1941.
Wow.
The Blue Beetle.
So pre US getting into the war.
Supposedly those are Nazis that he's fighting on the cover. But
That's a nice one.
Got this a few years ago. And where are we at? So we got 3 minutes, and then we're going to get into prizes. This isn't no big deal. I just like this series. I try to pick them up whenever they come up cheap, and they're in really nice shape.
Yeah, Wanted.
This is by Orbit Publishing. They also did a funny animal called Toyland, which I have an issue of. And then they put real wanted posters up here on the cover. So, so the kids could help turn in these guys.
Yeah, I was going to say. That's good girl art, though.
Bill says, I think Quality was comic magazines. I know it has American in the title. Gary says, Great Blue Beetle, Beautiful Faucet Mike, ACG. ACG for what? No, none of these were ACG. I don't have any ACGs in here. I just got this one cheap. I think this was a radio show.
Yep.
Bruce Gentry.
Sure was.
But there's some beautiful covers in this series, and they're really hard to get, and they're published by Superior Comics. And I think I have 3 issues.
That's
Issue
the
1
bonnet
was,
stamp, too. That's probably one of the stamps that they accept, bonnets.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I have a lot of bonnets.
Yeah, they're all over the place.
Yeah, Bub loves those bonnet stamp covers.
This is a Gerber 6 from 1949. If you don't know what a Gerber is, it's not baby food. It's a scarcity scale by Ernest Gerber. Nice.
It's not baby food, but it can make you hungry.
Oh, this
I
baby food too.
But Biggie, I envy that cheetah. Nice Kirby cover.
Oh,
Could it
yeah.
be a Groot prototype? I think this came out after Groot.
What was that? Tales to Astonish. I don't know, what was it? 9, 10, something?
I don't remember. It's just a really cool space cover.
Maybe 6. I don't remember what it was.
It's a weird. I don't think this is credited as a Kirby cover, but just tell me that face does not look Kirby to me. What is your opinion on that?
It does not really look Kirby to me.
Yeah, it could have been that the inker went in there and redid it a bit.
That's true.
It does have some bold lines like Kirby, but it doesn't have the telltale signs on the brow or anything.
Okay, so let's get back to all three of us. We are going to tally now. So you ready to tally?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's I got a pen here. We are going to go ahead and pick names. Let's do Jesse's last, since it's a really good prize. Let's go with the $25 PayPal first. And unfortunately for you guys, you can only win one prize. So if you win the third place, you can't win the first.
What?
Yeah, we got to be fair. Okay, so
hold on. Hold on a second.
All right, you need me to start calling stuff out? Or?
Yeah, hold on. Like the site crashed. Hold on, I'll get it back. Don't worry.
I'm not worried. I have complete faith in you.
Well, thanks. At least somebody does.
We got 23 watching, so it's getting good. Gratu's rubbing his hands. Oh boy. We got.
Please, Gratu's probably got all the comics that you just showed. That guy's an amazing collection. All right,
He's
go ahead.
got like 6 levels to his house.
I tell you, it's amazing. Amazing.
All right, Jerry the Jitterbug.
Jerry.
And I'm gonna write them down as I say them.
Okay, Jerry's in.
Gratu
Orlov. Got him.
Arts, Bikes, and Comics.
Put Arts. We'll figure that out. Yeah.
Jesse Lynch. Jesse said to remind that his prize is only continental United States.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was going to say, he's not going to enter his own contest.
No. But this is for third prize.
It's for third prize. Oh, okay.
This is for $25 PayPal.
Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, so we got Jesse. We have Biggie. We have I Love Disney, Steve.
Okay.
Hold on. And then we have Bill, Musings.
CMM, got him.
Gary B.
What a guy.
James Gallegos. Did I say it right?
No.
How do I say it again?
Gallegos. There you go.
James Gallegos. All right. Surf Blue, Dave.
All right, Surf. Got him.
God Tank.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, everybody that I haven't mentioned your name yet, make a comment.
That's 11.
Make a comment.
You said there were 23. So
yeah. So if you make a comment, I'm going to get you in sooner. Russ.
Super Russ.
That's 12.
Got him.
If you make a comment, that will help me out. Because I'm going backwards now, looking. I got Brian, LCS.
Brian.
We have Silver Age Dave.
Hold on 1 second. Okay, I got Sad.
That's 14.
Welcome Beast Mode. Beast Mode is here.
Beast Mode.
Make a comment if I haven't mentioned your name. Spinnerack Studios.
Spinner. Okay.
16.
Oli Klee, Oli Klee,
Ole.
Ole Klee. Not Ola, Ole. Okay. So I'm waiting because I'm going to have to go way back. And I'm trying to get everybody that's currently here. That was the rule.
Yeah, if they may
So if you haven't
maybe have gone to another stream, so you'll only take the ones that are current. You know.
So if I haven't called you, you make a comment. We're gonna wait a few more minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and name the whole list that I just mentioned. Jerry Jitterbug, Groucho Orloff, Arts, Bikes, and Comics, Jesse Lynch, Big E, New World Comics, I Love Disney, Comics, Mags, and Musings, Gary B, James Gallegos, Sir Blue, God Tank, Super Ross, Brian LCS, David A, Silver Age Dave, Beast Mode, Spinner Rack, Oli Clay. Okay, we got Comics at Law.
Comics at Law. Must be an attorney.
Now,
Okay.
And he says, ¿Qué pasa? What's up?
Que pasa?
What's happening? Okay, Mark Spector.
Hey.
That's 19.
Okay, we're almost there. If you're there and you have not heard your name called, chime in, make a comment.
You
We
said
wanna get
23,
everybody.
right?
27 now.
Yeah,
That
well,
doesn't include us three, right?
yeah, it includes us. Yeah,
Okay,
Right,
so
so
that's
less
24.
than that.
Yeah,
24.
but some may be overseas. So,
¿Qué pasa? You know the PayPal's for overseas.
oh, it is okay. Great.
And
Oh,
I'm
that's right.
doing
I'm thinking of Jesse's stuff. Yeah, you're
I'm
right.
doing PayPal
Mhm.
for the other prizes unless they want to help pay with the shipping.
Yeah, this is open
Okay,
everywhere.
so we're going to give it another minute. I'm going to run down the list one more time. If you haven't hear your name, chime in. I'm going to Joe, time us. We're going to go 2 more minutes. That's it. Okay,
Okay.
you ready?
Yeah,
So
you're on the clock.
Jerry the Jitterbug, Groucho Orloff, Art Spikes and Comics, Jesse Lynch, New World Comics, Biggie. Excuse me. I Love Disney and Comics, Comics, Mags, and Musings, Gary B, the Casual Guy, James Gallegos, Surp Blue, God Tank, Super Ross, Brian LCS, Silver Age Dave, Beast Mode, Spinner X Studios, Orly Clay, Comics at Law, Que Pasa, and Mark Spector. So if you're not having your name and you're in here, chime in. We got 1 more minute, then we're choosing the first winner. If I see new names after we choose the third prize, we'll put them on the list. It looks like nobody new's chiming in yet. We'll wait till it hits 908, or I don't know what you got. You got 907 on your clock?
I've got a timer going.
Okay, 48 seconds. I wish I had I should have uploaded a drum roll.
We could do Jeopardy.
If you guys see,
Do, 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 do.
okay, go back to the comments. And I think we got everyone. I don't see any new comments. Okay, spin that wheel.
All right, let me turn it around so you guys can see.
You want to do it 3 times or just once?
What
What do you think?
whatever you say.
What do you think, though? In your opinion, should we do 3 or just 1?
We can
One.
we can do 3 if you want to make it more dramatic. Yeah.
Okay, let's
Yeah, we can do that.
do 3.
Yeah, we can do 3. Let me see
Do
here.
12.
Wait. Bub's in. Get him.
Bub's in. Oh boy. Lucky us. He'll win now.
Look at Bob trying to break the rules. Gets in after the time limit.
Do I add him?
Yeah, go ahead, Adam.
All right.
We're
I add him.
feeling
I
very
add him.
charitable.
Reluctantly.
We're feeling
Reluctantly,
very
I added him there.
charitable.
All right. There's the wheel.
Okay, so 3 times we're gonna pick.
3 times. So this is not going to be the winner. Okay.
No.
Mike, you want to make Roger big?
Yeah. Oh, Arts.
Sorry,
Okay.
Art. That's not real.
Tyler, we're going to put Tyler on the next prize. He just chimed in. Oh, what's up, Tyler?
Gary. Okay, so the next one is the
Next
winner.
one is the winner.
There we go.
Okay, here we go. Who is it?
Russ.
Russ, Super Russ.
Super Russ.
All right.
All right.
Okay,
congrats.
Russ, you know what to do. Go to my Instagram and send me your address. I probably already have it, but in case I don't, go ahead and send it. All right. That was fun, man. All right. So a new name. We got a new name. Tyler the Comic Couple from Instagram. Glad to see you, buddy. He's got an amazing spirit collection.
Yeah.
Ross, woohoo! You put the kids to bed, the fire pit's extinguished. All right.
Put us back all together there, Mike.
The prize was this was the prize.
Mike,
oh wait,
you got to
you
put us
can't
off.
see it.
Take me
PayPal.
off, Mike.
So Russ won $25 PayPal. Okay, so now I'm gonna make me big for a minute.
All
Okay,
right.
so second prize is 300 My Light bags. So you got two current, 1 and 2. So that's 200 current My Light bags and then 100 Silver Age.
Nice.
Wow.
So if you're overseas and you win this, I think I'm just gonna have to send you a $25 PayPal on this. Unless you want it, I'll pay the first $15 in shipping. So that's up to you. I
we
am
got
feeling very
Movie
generous.
World in here, Mike.
Okay, Movie World. So this is the second prize. This is up next. 300 My Lights for your collection.
That's nice.
Okay, I'm gonna write it on my list here. Movie World.
You want me to take out Russ?
Yeah, take out Russ.
Okay.
Don't send a hitman. Just take his name off there.
Yeah, exactly. I got it.
All right. Here we go. So the third person on the wheel is going to win the 300 My Lights.
All right, so I only added Tyler and Movie World. Is that right?
That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
All right.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Movie World, Jerry.
Movie World.
Movie World. Okay, 2 more times. Oh, Movie World said he doesn't want to be entered. Okay, so you didn't win. Biggie. Okay. We'll take you off in a minute.
Here's the winner.
And here we go. Oh, Charla's in too. You're welcome, Charla. Ooh.
Silver Age Dave.
Yay, Dave.
All right.
And he
Dave,
can use those bags. But man, he's got a lot of comics to bag over
Dave,
there.
if you can't contact me on Instagram, my email is I'm going to type in my email.
So take out Movie World. Okay. All right. Take me off again.
Hold on.
No, Roger doesn't like to be on alone. Get him
No,
off.
I don't. It makes me really nervous.
That's my email. If you don't want to contact me through Instagram, you can send me an email. Okay, so next prize. We are going to do these comics here, and that's this stack right here. So when you're spinning the wheel, I'll just go ahead and show them. Oh, no, well, anyways, I'll just show you some of the books in the top.
Yeah, you showed this in your preview video.
Yeah, if you didn't watch that.
Yeah, there's some good ones.
And It goes on and on. There's some Atlas in here.
That's the good one there. That Marvel
Yeah.
Superheroes 19. Yeah. Oh, Mystic. Yeah. Look at this. Look at what this guy's giving away.
Yeah, some stuff.
Okay, so
Jeez.
I think there's 40 comics. I can't go through them all. Roger, back to you. So this is the main prize,
All righty.
and then we're gonna do Jesse's after this.
All righty. Here we go. Let's see if I can get this centered a little better. How's that?
That's good.
That's good.
Oh,
All right.
we got another name. We got Bake the Snake in here.
Bake. How you doing, buddy?
And Mastodon.
Oh, and Dawn.
Oh.
Okay. Hold on.
Just in time. Whoa, just in time.
Oof, boy, did you make it just in time. Boy, did you make it just in time. All right. I added Bake and Dawn. Let me see. Yeah, they're in there. Okay.
Thanks, Bake.
Yeah, another fellow Floridian from down in the Keys living the life.
And great shirt, Roger, from Bubs.
Oh, yeah. Bob gave me that. That's right.
Biggie. Ooh, Steve almost was out of that.
Oh, I got to take out Silver Age Dave.
If he did.
I got to take him out. Hold on. His luck, he'd win. Here we go. Winner. Here we go.
Here we go. Big prize. Oh, Imperious Flex just got in here. God Tank won again. He won on the Halloween show too.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, God Tank. You know what to do.
Congratulations.
Wow, I can't believe you won again. That's awesome.
Wow. I tell you.
Okay, so we got Imperious Flex here.
All right, let me
Stick
take
around,
out,
Imperious. There's still another big
let me
prize
take out
coming.
God Tank and put in Imperious.
So
Imperious
the next
was okay.
So the next prize, BWD Comics from Instagram, Jesse Lynch, our great buddy, is giving away a box of 40 comics also, and it's going to have some keys. It has the first appearance of Gambit, Uncanny X-Men, 266. No, I'm not in, Jesse. I'm going to leave this for the guys. You just gave me a great A-OK, so I feel blessed. And Joe, if you want to get in this, you're welcome to, or Roger.
No,
Okay?
let some of the other guys win it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll be out. Yeah.
So here we go.
You ready?
BWD, box of comics, first Gambit, and a lot of other great stuff.
Okay. Same thing, third winner.
Third winner.
All right.
Whoa. Didn't that come on his name twice already?
Yeah. But not the third time around though.
Here we go. Here we go. One more. He keeps coming near his name. Spinner Studios. Okay, here we go. Here
There
comes
you
a
go.
great prize. Ooh, who's that?
Mastodon.
Oh, all right.
All right.
So Mastodon Comics and Music, contact BWD Comics on Instagram. That's Jesse. He's right there, and he'll take care of you. Wow, thanks, guys. I appreciate the support for our 3 channels through the years. I feel privileged to support all of you.
Go back, Mike, please.
Oh, yeah, that's right. See, that's why I have Roger here. Nope. All right. So congratulations to all the winners. Merry Christmas. And everybody, let me see here. Oh, yeah.
Get down, Santa.
Wow.
Congratulations. Merry Christmas. And we are going to continue on with the show now, and we are going to show Christmas covers on comic books. And we're going to let Joe head first.
Okay. All right. So I know you wanted Golden Age comics, and I'll get to that, but this one
Not
just
necessarily, just Christmas covers, whatever you got.
All right. This one just came in yesterday, and so I have to show this one.
Woohoo!
Oh.
Hold on.
How do you like that one? So this is
Wow.
This is Archie's Holiday Magic, one shot, Virginia Comic Con edition, Dan Parent variant cover. So that's my first one. Okay, this is Famous Funnies, number 17. It's very old.
Oh, I love that book.
This is from 1935.
Beauty.
That's a great Christmas cover. 10 cent, 68 pages, really thick. Okay.
How many pages?
68.
You sure?
This,
it's not...
yeah, I got this at one of my local comic shops. It's got a couple of pages, have some of the art cut out, but still.
I don't know who does that cover, but that I love the art. It just screams platinum comic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
right, one more, and then we're gonna let Roger go.
Okay, let me do this one. This is Archie's Christmas Stocking.
Ooh, that's cool.
Number 4, 84 pages from December 1957.
Wow.
And this is it's the Archie Giant series. So this is number 4 in the Archie Giant series, even though it's titled here on the cover Archie's Christmas Stocking. If you try to look it up, you got to look under Archie Giant series.
And it's number 4.
Yeah. I got this one in California on a trip I was on recently at a comic shop in Camarillo called Sterling Silver Comics.
Did you have to pay up for that?
I think I paid about $40-$50 for that. Yeah.
Oh, well worth it.
Wow.
Well
Yeah.
Nice.
worth it.
Really nice stuff, Joe.
Yeah.
I love
Thank
that
you.
book. Joe, stop tempting me here with these books.
All right. I'll put the rest of these away.
He's tempting all of us.
He's
Tempting
sending
all
me
of
down
us.
rabbit holes.
Yeah. Well, you do the same to me, by the way, my friend.
Yeah.
But well, anyway, I have this is one that's Golden Age, pre-code at least. The First Christmas 3D vision, 3-dimensional vision,
Oh,
and it has a chunk missing from down there, but it does include the glasses. And on the back gives you the map where Mary and Joseph took little baby Jesus all the way from Nazareth down here to Bethlehem.
oh, cool.
That's
this is
super cool.
And this is a Kelly Freas cover with a nativity there. And notice the manger with Mary looking upon the baby Jesus and the brightness shining
I've
through.
heard of the 3-dimension comics. I've got a couple, but I've never heard of that one. Now
It's
I
a
gotta
pretty,
look for
it's
it.
a pretty obscure thing, but
Yeah, that's got to be tough to find.
but I found it like for $10 or something. I couldn't pass it up.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
And and it has these glasses, man. These things are old, brittle, but they work. Here's a couple I had a show last night, but I didn't show all my stack. So I'll show a few of these. 5-star Spectacular Holiday Special.
Oh, yeah.
Frank
That's
Miller
one
cover.
actually, I wanted to get that one.
Frank Miller cover, and it has a lot of the DC. Actually, it has original story in there. A lot of DC characters, and they're following the North Star, just like the 3 wise men did to find Jesus over in Bethlehem.
I like how some of the beat characters are there. Jonah Hex, Sergeant
Yep.
Rock.
You have the Cain and Abel here from the House of Secrets and Mystery. You have the witch from the Witching Hour up here.
Nice.
A cool little
Who? Oh, that's Frank Miller cover.
Frank Miller. That's what I'm told.
He always likes
here
to do
is-
something different.
Dell Treasury. It's a junior treasury. Santa and the Angel. And you see the little angel curled up with the reindeer, and
Yeah.
the little fox, and the little rabbit, and the chipmunk, and you got Santa back there.
Roger, pull it back a little bit.
Sorry, there you go.
There you go, right about there. Good.
There you go.
That's nice.
Now, I want to go back to Joe. I want to apologize. I wanted. Let's go off track a bit. I wanted Joe to show his True Vision comics. I had forgotten to get to him earlier. Tell us about these True Vision comics that you've been collecting.
Okay. So ACG, American Comics Group, in the 3D craze of the 50s, Roger, you just showed the three-dimension comics. And so, you know, the movies, there were big 3D movies in the 50s, and they did those comic books with the glasses, right? With the blue and the red. Well, ACG had their own version, and my Vision Quest, my True Vision Quest, started with this one here. So
Beautiful.
this
That
is
so
this is
beautiful.
Adventures into the Unknown number 58 from August 1954. And I didn't know anything about True Vision. You could see it up here on the top, it says True Vision. And I wanted this cover because it was the train cover with the robot. And it was just, this is like one of my grail train covers. So finally found a copy. And
Nice.
when I got it and read it, I was blown away because True Vision is a 3D effect without glasses. So instead of opening this up and seeing red and green and having to put the glasses on, what they did was they created these panels to try to create a 3D effect where the backgrounds were in these pastel colors. So it looked off in the distance. The foregrounds were bold colors. And instead of having white pages, they inked the pages black, and each of the drawings popped out of the panels, like the train down here and, you know, the robot's head up here, to try to give this effect of three-dimension. So after I got this and I found out about that, I started doing some research on it. I found out that it was short-lived. It didn't go over very big, but there were 19 comics across the line of ACG that they did this in. So they had, this was the first one. This is Adventures into the Unknown number 51.
Oh, beauty.
January
Beauty.
1954.
I know.
And all of the ones I have are very low grade. There's a lot of tape repair and covers detached, but they're all
Who
there.
cares? Who cares?
Yeah.
You
So
got them.
this one has the white, right? But this is the only one. All the rest of them have black borders.
So my question is, would CGC grade that very off-white pages?
I don't know.
That's the way it came. They'd have
They
to grade
grade
it.
them. They
based
grade
on
them
what
black
came.
pages.
Yeah.
So
It was never white, so they can't say it was not white.
Way
So
off-white.
Adventures into the Unknown, there were 8 of them from number 51 through 58. And I'm down to finding one of them. I think I need number 57 still. And I like the
fabulous.
Adventures into the Unknown the best. A lot of the artists that did this were like Harry Lazarus and Sheldon Moldoff and Ogden Whitney and Dave Gordon. So a lot of big time artists were doing this. And this, like I said, this went across all the lines, but Adventures into the Unknown had 8 issues that had it. So I'm still hunting one down. The ones that are in good condition are very, very, very pricey. But Commander Battle, the very first issue of Commander Battle,
Oh wow!
in the Atomic Sub, was a True Vision. There's another version of this you can see. It's got a blue cover,
I almost
and
got that one.
it's not True Vision. It's 3D, like the one that Roger showed with the glasses. But this is the only issue of Commander Battle that does that. And then there were 2 kind of like Archies. There was a there was this one called Kilroy's, and there were 2 issues of Kilroy's that came in the 3D version. I have this one. The other one's on the way. I don't have it to show today. There was another kind of like an Archie in ACG called Cookie. This one I got coverless for $10. I'm going to try to make a reproduction cover for it. It's really hard to find. I haven't seen this at all, let alone, with a cover. But this one I can show you that in the interior stories on Adventures into the Unknown, it was all the 3D, but on these other ones, it was either 1 or 2 of them had the 3D True Vision with the black cover. So here's the second one, but they really pop with the colors and the black borders. I think it's very cool. And then finally, they also did this in their ACG's 2 romance titles. So these are really tough to find. I'm finding trying to hunt down the romance ones are the toughest of all. So in Romantic Adventure, and they're beautiful.
Wow.
So Romantic Adventures, they did 3 issues, number 46, 47, and 48. This is 47. So that's the only Romantic Adventures I have right now.
Wow.
And then lastly, their other romance issue was called Lovelorn, which later became Confessions of the Lovelorn. And they also did 3 issues, 49, 50, and 51. So this one's beautiful. This is 49. I love that.
Wow. Trapeze artist kissing. Wow.
Yeah, right.
That's unique. Yeah.
And this is the last one that I currently have, which is this issue of Lovelorn number 50, which is another great
Staten Island Ferry. Wow.
Great cover. And so I still need number 51. So I'm getting there.
Great subset there.
Yeah. No. All right, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show a couple Christmas books here from the Golden Age. I just got this one in. It's like a grail to me. I think it's maybe my earliest comic. King Comics, cool. Number 21. Popeye, of course. This is from 1937, December. I'm trying to collect these early King comics, especially the 1930s issues. And I so far have, I think, 3 or 4 in my collection. And they're hard to get in a decent grade, but the last 3 I bought were like 6.0s or higher. I got one that was almost like almost an 8.
Wow.
Okay, so that's that. And then let me see here. So I just picked up some funny kind of books from the Golden Age with Santa Claus. This is a 52-page magazine, not a comic. It's a magazine. Funny Films.
ACG.
Number 3.
Yeah,
ACG.
Yeah.
January 1950.
52-pager.
And they're telling on each other in Santa's ear that they were bad, blowing cannons at each other and stuff. I like this film strip on the side.
Nice. That's a nice touch.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Wishing you. It says wishing you, and then it says a Merry Christmas in a letter in each panel.
Yeah, that's cool.
Wow. Very clever.
And what else? So I do have a Famous Funnies in here. A really nice copy too. This is number 125 from 1944. This I'm guessing this is the character from the book. Don't know who he is, but he left a little letter there for Santa. Dear Santa, I brushed my teeth and I ate my spinach jitter. I don't know what that is. Obviously, it's something from the 40s, a jitter.
Right.
Yeah. Looks like Curious George.
Really, really beautiful cover. And I think, what did I pay for this? $19 for my comic shop. And it's really high grade. I think there's only a tear on the back cover. That's why it was so inexpensive. Okay, so let's go back to Roger.
Oh, okay.
Or wait, did we start with Joe? We started with Joe. Joe, I'm going to go to Roger to give it because you did the ACG,
Okay.
Okay.
and then we'll go to you next.
All right.
Okay.
Let me show a few treasuries. I know Mike loves these, but he doesn't have any.
Don't,
Yeah, supposedly.
don't get me started.
Supposedly. So here is Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer from Limited Collector's Edition DC C33 from the early 70s.
Yeah.
And we have Rudolph. We have a couple cute little elves. And we have down there a little kid with hand puppets and Santa and Rudolph in a wreath. Isn't that cute? And on the back, if you wanted to destroy this, you could make a diorama.
Oh, nice.
See? Little town, and then you could put Rudolph on a rocket flying over it. Thank God it didn't happen. This was gifted to me by Genome Presents, my buddy Dave from West Virginia.
That's
Now,
nice.
Have you tried to work out any of the puzzles inside?
No. I mean,
I'm not saying writing in the comic, but just trying to work them out.
yeah, they're pretty simplistic. Yeah, even I can figure them out. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
Knights of Old said he gave his daughter that for Christmas last year.
oh, nice gift, right? Here's the next one, C34, Christmas with superheroes, and all the superheroes here in a wreath here and a bow. It tells you, in this bow, it tells you collectors of the greatest Christmas tales ever told, featuring the world's mightiest superheroes, Superman, Batman, Shazam, Robin, and the Teen Titans, puzzles, super calendar. And on the back, you have the ornaments of the superheroes. See?
Oh, cool.
And Jerry, look at that, a Shazam ornament for you.
Yeah.
And a Batman for Mike.
And we got our buddy Jackson Roy Kirk in the house.
Hey, Jackson Red Kirk, how you doing? Here's a couple
Christmas.
Marvel treasuries that are holiday specials. The giant superhero holiday grab bag.
That's
And
the
this
one
is
you
all
always see advertised when you're
Yeah,
reading the
I
comics.
think these are all reprints, but the next one does have and I'll show you an original story. And the funny thing is that on the back of these, you have those guys going forwards, right? And here is the rear shot of them leaving.
Yeah, that's cool.
Until we meet again, it says.
It's funny that way. And this is one of those, if you're a completist, right, like me, you have to get this issue here. Giant Superhero Holiday Grab Bag from 1976, number 13. First of all, you have Thor and Hulk pulling a sleigh, which is bizarre as can be. And then you have this really nice wrap. It's a wraparound
wow,
cover.
I like that.
Yeah, you see these guys, season's greetings, but there actually is a new story here in the front. And the first story is a new story with Avengers and the Champions and the Fantastic Four, etc. Or it's not a new story. It's sort of like an introduction. You know what I mean? Like, what do they call that? Framing sequence. Framing sequence. And then you have here the Champions on the last page. So if you're a Champions completist, you need this issue.
Yeah.
No, don't even tell me that.
And here are the issues that reprints here.
Because I have the whole Champions series.
No, you don't, because you don't have this one.
So out of those, which one is really the hardest one to come by?
I'd say the Rudolph is the hardest one to come by. Yeah, this Rudolph. When I was a kid, I never saw these. Never. Yeah, I did see the Marvels, but I got those later on. But I never saw the Rudolph one. So when Genome sent this to me, I was like to the moon. You know,
Grail.
Yeah,
Grail.
that's nice. Very nice.
All right, over to Joe.
Okay. Here's Red Rider Comics from December 1954. He's using his 6-shooter to put a nail up there. Okay. I just got this one recently. It's a Dell 4-color. Santa Claus Funnies 402, November 1950. I picked this up at my local comic shop for $1. I couldn't believe it.
What a buy.
Yeah. He just had a bunch of Golden Age in a box. They were all $1. All right,
that happens all the time where I live, Joe. Never. Never.
This one you might like, Roger. This is Christmas Carols from 1953, a promotional comic. Have you ever seen this?
I have seen it. Yep. Lovely.
Yeah.
Lovely.
And
I
it's
don't have it, but yeah, I've seen it. Yep.
From the Huntington store.
Mhm.
And it's actually not a story. You page through it, and it's got the different Christmas songs in it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and it's got pretty neat Christmassy art
Nice,
there.
nice.
What year is that from?
That one is from 1953. This one's from 1960. This is from the Ben Franklin store. It's
Oh,
Christmas
wow.
Journey Through Space.
Mm.
I almost bought that this year.
Yeah. And I read it. It's a cute little. It's for kids. It was a giveaway, and there's like puzzles to do. Nobody did the puzzles in this one, but there's puzzles, and these kids here, they're watching TV with a show that's kind of like Howdy Doody with this puppet that's riding behind them. They go to sleep, and they wind up going to the North Pole and helping Santa, and you don't know if it's a dream or, you know, if they really went and helped him. But and then this is a picture parade from 1953. This was Gilberton, the company that did Classics Illustrated, put these out. And this was the last issue before they changed the name to Picture Progress. And that's a stamp on there. But
oh, wow.
I really like the picture on this with kind of like the Christmas around the world, right? Looks like Dutch and, you know, Spanish or Mexican or something like that. And so that was pretty cool. And let me show one more.
All right.
All right. And this one is a Classics Illustrated giveaway, which is just beautiful. So that's Stacy's department store down there. But
and he's working on a train, of course.
He's working. A lot of these Christmas ones have trains on the cover, right? Yeah, but it's just a beautiful cover.
That's gorgeous.
And that's when is this one from? Let's see. This is 1969, and it was a Classics Illustrated giveaway. So
almost looks like Norman Rockwell-esque there.
It kind of does. It kind of does. It's a really eye-catching cover.
Yeah.
Oh, it is beautiful.
Beauty.
But I have some more, but I'll stop there and go over to you, Mike.
All right. Mark Allen is in the house. Merry Christmas, Mark.
Hey, Mark.
Okay, I just got this today. This week. It's missing the centerfold, but it is a scarce book. It's an L.B. Cole Holiday Comics #1.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
And #7 just came up for auction yesterday, and it's already up past $150. Beautiful book. I was looking at the Gerber guides earlier last weekend, and I was looking at this, and then it just came up for sale, and I'm like, it had that make it offer, and I offered less, and I'm like, nah, I better buy it because someone else is going to grab it.
You never know.
Yeah, it's just a beautiful cover. I am so happy to find this. All right, what else? I found this one earlier a couple months ago. I bought a comic from this guy a while back, and I decided to go ahead and check his store again. He sells mostly sports cards. Then I saw this for $11. Shipped. With shipping. 100 pages. Christmas Carnival. This is from 1952. A Ziff Davis publication. And this was reprinted again in 1955 by St. John's Publishing.
100 pages. Whoa.
100 pages.
So that's square bound, like glued to the spine.
It's a pretty good copy too.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you know how it is when you never saw something and you jump on it, then you start seeing it all the time. And this book started coming up on eBay quite often, but it was $30 or higher and lower grades. So I was like, I felt really good about getting this. It's just a beautiful cover too.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's like it's a merry-go-round, or what do they call it? A carousel.
Mm-hmm.
and he's on a reindeer. Is that a purple reindeer? All the ones are purple except for the one Santa's on. That's weird.
Yeah. Maybe he's already been on those and they turn purple.
So I saw this one and I apologized to Joe. I'm like, Joe, I'm sorry that I couldn't send this listing your way. I just had to get it. And he already had it. So this is the Christmas issue of the Pixies, number 5 from winter 1948. I paid $20 for that. You can see it has a train cover, has a woman in distress, it has
red
a
dress in
superhero.
distress cover. Yep.
Yeah.
That one's got it all.
Starring the Mighty Atom. So I'm guessing he might have been kind of ripping off Mighty Mouse or something. But very
Superman,
cool.
Mighty Mouse, yeah, something like that.
So number 5. And I'm going to show one more before I get to you, Roger. I'm going to show one from that I bought last year.
Okay.
At a flea market. I forget what I paid for this. It wasn't that much. This is a pretty scarce book. This is Billy Bunny's Christmas Follies by Feral Comics. This is quite a thick book also. 100 pages. And it's in really nice shape. I got it from a seller. He usually overprices his books, but for some reason I got this and another book really inexpensive. I think I paid like $15 for this. So that's 10 cents a page or a penny a page. I don't know. 100 pages. Anyways, pretty cool. I think I've seen only one other one on the internet since I bought this 3 years ago.
Yeah, it looks pretty unique. Yeah, pretty unique.
Okay, over to Roger.
All right, and this will be my last round because my phone's dying, so I'm going to bug out after this and stay in the chat. So I'm going to show the last of the ones I didn't show on my show yesterday, and this one really unique promo Christmas comic. Here's Marvel Age number 36. It's a special Christmas issue. It doesn't really look very Christmassy until you get down there, and then you have Hembeck, which was kind of like the whimsical artist over at Marvel, and it has a little bit with Ms. Marvel in here, which is hilarious.
Yeah.
Then you have Marvel 2-in-1 74 with the thing and a bunch of toys, just gone amok there.
The Nutcracker.
Nutcracker, yeah, all kinds of stuff. Jack in the Box, beach balls. It's just bizarre kind of cover there. And then if you're a Sergio Aragonés fan, you'll like this one. He's waiting for the big man to come down, and this looks to end in a tragic end for Santa here. But it's a Marvel Age as well, number 49. They did these every year, these crazy Christmas covers. And this was shown by Rayman, and he was the winner last night in the Christmas time comics showdown. But it is JLA number 110, and with the death of Santa Claus there, 1973. So everything that's come after that has been somebody else because Santa died way back when.
So explain to me how some of those are numbered as spectaculars and then some are numbered as the title.
Well, because what happened, I think, is that they started to doing a series of just giants, but I don't know if they didn't have the personnel to continue just a separate series of 100 pages. So they started to add, into the regular titles so that they would use those artists and writers, and they would fill the rest with reprints. But I don't know exactly why they changed from the S or I guess it was a different series, S4 or something, Super Giant SG4.
I just picked one up that's a Justice League, and it says S whatever, it's not numbered as a Justice League.
Yeah, they changed somewhere midstream there. I'm not sure about that. That's my theory. And this is the last one I'll show. Spaceman Discovers Christmas.
Nice.
Wow.
This is just it reminds me of like what is that, Santa versus the Martians kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's you got the friendly spaceman up there, and then you have Santa and the reindeer, and he's waving to them.
Is that a promo?
Yeah, sure is. It's just as bizarre as can be. Here, I'll show
Promo
you the
from where?
interior.
From where?
It's it's very thin. It's very thin. But it's from 1958 promotional publications. Okay. And it's talking about space travel and things like that.
Yeah.
Here's the little alien guy there.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just sort of to get kids interested in science and things like that.
What's it say on the back cover?
P.J. Young's New Brunswick Toy Center.
Okay.
That's fantastic.
And notice some kid did a little art job there,
Yeah.
So anyway, I just thought it's really cool that it's kind of combined, my love of promotional comics with this oddball science fiction Christmas
Spaceman discovers Christmas.
So it's pretty unique. So that's it, guys. I'll be out here. I'll go in the chat because mine.
Merry Christmas.
2%.
Okay, yeah. Merry Christmas to you, brother. Thanks for joining
Navidad
us.
a todos mis hermanos y hermanas allá in YouTube. Merry Christmas to you guys. You two guys. You guys are brothers to me. You know that. And if I don't see you before the end of the new year, Happy New Year too.
Happy New Year.
We'll be talking.
Okay. Take care, my brothers.
Bye-bye. Okay, Joe, you ready?
I got some more.
Hold on. Let me get rid of this guy. All right. Ban from studio. Kick from studio. All right. Here you go.
Okay. This one's from 1947.
Wow.
It says Santa's Surprise. I love the artwork on that. To me, it kind of looks like Tsarist Russia kind of people there, right? And it says Santa's Surprise, but this is a March of Comics.
Okay.
So March of Comics, I think, was from 1946 to 82. They had like 488 issues that they published. They were all giveaways. And it was really widely published. There was like millions of copies of each issue was printed. And they were given away. You didn't buy them. They were free, like at department stores and stuff like that. And so a lot of them don't. This is in really, really low grade. It's barely hanging together. There's a lot of places where I had to reinforce it with some archival tape on the inside of this cover. But they're hard to find because they were thrown away a lot. They were freebies and the parents just threw them out when the kids were done. But I like that one. And here's a romance comic called Romantic Secrets, number 20.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, I remember you showing that on the channel.
Yeah. And I found out about this one. A shout out to another YouTuber, Scott Harris King, the Classic Comic Collector, I think is what his channel is called. And he does a lot of romance and Archie on his channel. This is a Vince Colletta cover. And it was an homage to a Matt Baker cover from Romantic Marriage, number 24. And so I found out about this on Scott's channel and hunted a copy of that down. And then funny, Roger was just mentioning this one when he showed the Spaceman Discovers Christmas. So he'll get a kick out of this one. Santa Claus Conquers the Martian. This is one of those Dell movie classics. This is from, I think, 1966.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Nice photo cover.
Yeah. This was one of those movies that it was like a cult following now. It's like maybe some people consider this like the worst movie of all time. And it's kind of got a cult following. And this is it's funny that they actually made it into a comic book because it is a a horrible 1950s.
I'm gonna look for that. I want to see that movie.
Yeah.
That looks pretty cool.
Yeah, you could find it. And then I start getting into some newer stuff here. Here is this is a reprint, but this is is a very famous EC cover. This reprints Vault of Horror number 35 from February 1954. This is either the Gemstone. I think this is the Russ Cochran reprint. But the Christmas gift is the coffin to the wife.
Yeah. What a gift.
And then this is I love these. I'd love to get
I have never seen that.
Yeah, I'd love to get the actual Black Cat comics. They're really pricey and
I can imagine.
kind of scarce. This is what do they call this? Recollections. This was reprinting the Black Cat stories, and this has a really nice Christmas cover. I think that's a new cover. I don't think that's a reprint of the cover, but the stories inside are reprinted. And let me throw just one more up, Mike, and then I'll go back to you, because this is another reprint. This is Panic #1, which reprints the February 1954
I have never seen that one either.
cover. And it's kind of funny too, because Roger, you just showed one with the Sergio, I don't know how to say his last name, Aragones. I always have trouble with that. And Gru was getting ready to nip at Santa's legs coming down the chimney, and similar theme here going on here. It's just a reprint, but cool to have. So I do have more, but let's go back to you, Mike.
I like how he put this stake to hold the bear trap in place.
Right.
Like where's he gonna go once his leg's chopped off?
Right.
It's not
Right.
like
Exactly.
He's not going very far.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Here we go. So I have a Bud Thompson cover from I don't even know, I didn't put that on the back. 1940 something. Captain Marvel Jr., number 46. So you got a snow-capped rooftop. He's hiding behind a snow-covered chimney. And then you got the shadow of the guy with the gun. And then you have the chalet in the background here. Just love this cover. He kind of looks like an elf, too.
That's a nice cover.
Now, he either looks like an elf or he looks like Wolfie from the Munsters.
Yeah.
Not Wolfie, the son.
Eddie.
Eddie. Okay, so 1940 giant comic, Big Shot. And I forget this guy's name over here, dressed as Santa Claus. But you got Skyman, you got The Face. Who else you got? You got Marvelo. You have Charlie Chan. This is a big 68-page comic. Oh, I just love the trade dress on here. I think it was last year I picked up 3 or 4 issues, but I've just been salivating over these for years, wanting these early issues because I just love that trade dress. You got the big 50 caliber guns right here. And then I have another issue. Oh, that's Joe Palooka. Big Shot Comics number 11 for March 1941.
Wow.
Again, you have The Face, Marvelo, and what does that say? Rocky Ryan. They're about to hit some TNT right here. Tobogganing. I used to toboggan when I was a kid all the time. Oh, I loved it. So you got Charlie Chan here in the middle, Skyman over here.
Yeah,
these comics are huge too. I just love the feel. They're just so big. I love finding these obscure Golden Age stuff. I know you do too.
Wow.
That was a great cover. Blue Bolt number 31 from December 1942.
That is a nice cover. I love the blue and the yellow.
And I always daydream. I like to realize what the Christmases will be like in the 1940s in America. Ice skates. It's a really nice cover. Really nice blues. So what did I show? I showed 4. We'll get back to you.
All right. So
Don't salivate over it.
yeah, so all my older ones, I'm done with those now. But this is Sad Sack at Home for the Holidays. I liked reading Sad Sack when I was a kid, and it has the wrong finger. Got those pictures of the characters that are in it over there. Very colorful. And then this one's pretty cool. I don't know if you've seen this one. This is Hulk with a Christmas tree.
No, I haven't seen that.
All right, but watch this. See if I could do this here. Okay, I'll go like this. And then there's a
Oh, wow.
second one with the connecting cover with the red Hulk. I can't really see if there's glare or not, but
Yeah, I can see it.
yeah, those two. Another more modern one is Scooby-Doo. Any kind of theme that you want to do, I think you could find that on a Scooby-Doo cover. You want to find Christmas, you could find it. You want to, any holiday, skiing, boating, anything. They do everything, right? But Velma's getting gifts from everyone, and it's all the same gift. It's the orange sweater. She says it's just what I wanted. And let me do 2 more. Here's Casper. I picked this one up for $1 and some dollar sale. Kind of reminds me of the Charlie Brown Christmas tree.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Okay. And this one, I'll end with this one. This is an Archie Giant, Little Archie.
Another classic by the fireplace.
Yeah.
Like
I'm not a
the
huge
deeds.
fan of the Little Archie stuff, but this came in a lot with some other Life with Archies that I was looking for. So I'll go back to you, Mike, if you want to.
Knights of Old said so many of the songs we know, like Frosty, Rudolph, weren't even made yet back in the 40s.
Yeah.
And then Steve says, I watched Scooby-Doo every day after school in the 1970s. I think all us American kids watch Scooby-Doo. I still watch it. I have it on my hard drive. All the Scooby-Doos meet Batman and Robin was probably my favorite. What happened? Can you hear me, Joe?
I can hear you. The picture's frozen, but you're moving slowly now. But yeah, I could hear you.
Am I back?
Yeah, you're back.
Okay. All right, what do we got here? Okay. So I got another giant book here. This is Santa Claus, and this is 116 pages. 21 exciting holiday features. Now, this is from 1951. This book was printed twice again. Number 2 with a different issue 2 was the same book with a different cover. And then the third printing was by St. John's Publishing with the same cover a couple years later.
That's a nice book. That's thick.
And I found this on eBay for like $10.
Yeah. It's a great cover.
A lot of times you can find these Golden Age Christmas books like this out of season, cheaper.
Yeah.
So around March, April, May, June, July. Now, when it comes Christmas time, then people are going to jack up the price. Now, this is Teen Life, Comics and Adventure, formerly Young Life, America's most exciting teen magazine. This is from 1945. And this is number 3. I have not read any of these yet. I got to get time to read these things.
Who are those people on the side? The real life people.
We got Herman Botcher, hero of 2 wars. We have June Allison, and we have I can't even read this one.
Was June Allison in Lost in Space? The family.
I don't know. This is Croon Without Tricks, something Russell says. But this was on eBay for like less than $20, and I thought, man, I want to get into this and see what it's all about, because this is like, you know, a peek into the teenage life of the era.
Yeah.
Which was so much different.
If I remember correctly, I think June Allison is an actress who was. Do you remember that Irwin Allen TV show, Lost in Space, with Danger Will Robinson, the robot, and everything?
I was in love with Judy.
I think she was in it.
Maybe right. Google it. So this I got is the 4th. The 4th Christmas cover ever printed on a comic. So if anyone hadn't saw, Joe showed one earlier, which possibly could be the 2nd or 3rd. It's from 1935. I would guess it's probably the 2nd. And this is from January 1937, number 12, Popular Comics. And she's saying, "Give me a penny. I want to buy you a Christmas present."
That's funny.
So I can imagine at the time, like a loaf of bread was probably a nickel. You could buy a good present for a penny. Comics were 10 cents. So this book was what? Probably 68 pages for a dime. Over 100 funnies. And at this time, you know, comics were all reprints. It wasn't until 1939, Action Comics #1, when they had the first. Actually, there were a few comics before Action 1 that had some original superheroes in them. They just were more crime oriented than superhero ish. So yeah, so that was, I picked that up for less than $40. Let me show one more, and then we'll head back to you. Just I find this is a theme on some comic covers that people are making snowmen of another character on the cover.
Yeah.
So this is from December 1944, number 12, Jingle Jangle Comics. This is also by the publishers of Famous Funnies. I might even say that somewhere on here. This is actually a signed cover by Ben Levin, which is unusual at this time to get a signature on a cover. All right, so Night Dawn, Mastodon. Back to Joe.
All right, Mike, these are my last 6. These are some Christmas good girls, okay?
Ooh.
So, all right, here is Player versus Player, number 13. I just picked it up because of the cover. I don't read this series, but I thought that was real cute. And
oh yeah, you sent one of those to me.
Yeah.
My wife ripped it out of my hand. She goes, "Let me see that book."
Yeah, I was afraid of that. But this is like, you know, all those negative space comics are becoming really hot right now. The Marvel negative space. There's an artist doing those. So this was before that, but this is pretty cool. And then Grimm Fairy Tales 2020 Holiday Pinup Special.
Oh, wow. Love those stockings.
Yeah, right. That's Christmassy, right?
Candy cane.
Yep, candy cane. Okay. Jingle Bells All-Star Holiday Hullabaloo.
Nice. Love the stockings once again.
Yeah, she's very Christmassy. But thing I like is the expression on her face, right? It's like, it's really expressive. I thought the artist did a great job on that.
I have an issue of that where she's sitting on Santa's lap.
Yeah, I know. I know that one too. I don't have that one. This is called Flair, and it's got a story with Chrissy Claus in it. So there's several stories in here with different good girls, and there's one with Chrissy Claus.
What year is that from? Oh, 2007.
Yeah,
Because
2007.
I picked up one out of a 50-cent bin flare, but it was from 1986.
Yeah,
It was a 100-pager.
yeah.
Chrissy
This
Claus.
is thick. This is a thick book. I don't know if it's. This is 52 pages, and it's got a bunch of stories, but it's got that one and two to go. Faith's Winter Wonderland.
Hey, Tom's here. He said that was Frank Cho on the Jingle Bells.
Oh, really? And
That's a beefy girl right there.
yes,
She
it
looks
is.
good. She looks
Realistic.
good.
But
I love the
yeah.
pumps.
All right, and this is going to be my last one, Mike. Archie's Christmas Stocking with Betty and Veronica dressed in their reindeer outfits. Cute cover.
Okay.
So I started with a Betty and ended with a Betty.
I still have some that haven't made it here yet. I was hoping they'd get here for the show. Some Golden Age Sweet Love #3. I should have put that up on the board.
Do you
Ruben
have more?
C. I do.
All right. Why don't you show them?
Okay. And we got about 20 minutes and we're going to wrap it up.
All right.
Just a nothing book, just a TikTok Tales, number 28, January 57, with a snowball cover.
Funny animals.
Jerry the Jitterbug collects cuckoo clocks. So there's one up there. Here's another one, like I told you, that snowman theme.
Yeah.
Pop, you'll love this. Happy Comics, number 18, March 1947. Another Jingle Jangle. Yeah, famous, funny. And it says, gee, it feels a little lighter. And they're cutting a hole in his sack. Great Santa Claus cover. And notice he got a pipe in his mouth shaped like a bird.
That's nice.
You ever go to the fair when you were a kid? We used to go to the fair and they'd get these pipes. You fill them with water and they were shaped like a bird, and then they would make a bird call.
Yeah. I remember those.
Giggle Comics, all through the house. Not even a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. You got a mouse about to hit him with a hammer. Put some pressure on his toes, light his foot on fire.
I have a Giggle Comics that's Thanksgiving themed.
Yeah, they did a lot of holiday themes in this series. I have a Valentine's one also. This one I picked up years ago, Daring Love from 1952.
That's
Almost
really cool.
Kind of Matt Baker's art on there.
That is very cool.
I don't think he did the cover though. And obviously you have an actor or a singer down here.
Mm-hmm.
Who, I don't know. But yeah, I love that cover.
I think it's written right below his face.
Oh, it is. If I can read it with the old man eyes. Desmond, is that the son of no. I can't read it. It's like the name is in the shadow of his something Desmond. And of course, you got to have your Looney Tunes. Pick this one up for $3 at a shop.
Yeah,
up the road. Really, really nice copy too. Nice red cover. Number 4 is it 4 color? I probably think 159, 1955. This was $2.50. I got lucky on this one on eBay for $10. L.B. Cole, another Holiday Comics, number 8, October 1952.
that's a nice one. Good reindeer.
It's a pretty nice shape too. This one is really hard to find, and it can be super expensive. Another one came up for sale for $15. It was in a lot lower grade, and I kept debating whether to get it. Like, I already have it. Should I get it? Then I said, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and get it. And then it was already gone. Sparkling Stars, number 7, 1944.
Wow.
This is by Harry Lazarus.
Yeah, Harry Lazarus did a lot of those True Visions too.
And this has Carmen Infantino interior art on the first story called Hell's Angels. Variety of features. I've been trying to pick up these whenever I can find them. They're super scarce, and they can go for a lot of money. I actually have another issue that is supposed to be on its way.
That's a nice cover, but that
Sparkling
reindeer
Stars.
looks more like a donkey on that cover, like LB
It does.
Cole's
I think
reindeer.
I think it is a donkey.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of a weird cover because this looks very two-dimensional in a
It does.
three-dimensional picture.
Yeah.
I'm trying to look at some of these. Okay, Steve says he's got to go. Merry Christmas. Thanks for the
Merry
birthday wish to
Christmas.
his wife. Cole again. Night, Steve. And Charla. This is another one that's pretty hard to get. Super Snipe
Yeah.
Comics. And I'm trying to get early issues. They're really scarce on the early issues, like 1 through 8. But this is a really fun comic. It's about a boy who goes around the neighborhood trying to do good deeds dressed like a superhero. And so it fluctuates between his imagination as a superhero and the stuff that he's doing around town. There's like a gang of kids that hangs out with him.
Yeah. That's a nice cover again.
From 1947, number 33. And then, of course, another Famous Funnies. Famous Funnies has a lot of great covers.
Yeah, that's a great one.
I got lucky on this one. It's in really nice shape. This I picked up, like, I think last year for the show. But I've seen this book now go for quite a bit of money every time it comes up on eBay.
I like those toy soldiers. Roger showed one with toy soldiers too. It always reminds me, whenever I see toy soldiers, it reminds me of Laurel and Hardy, the March of the Wooden Soldiers.
Yep. I've
We used
watched
to-
that many times.
Oh, we were like, it always came out at a certain time of the year, like either around Christmas or Easter, and we would just wait for it to be on, right? Like nowadays, you could watch it at will,
Yeah,
right? But you had to wait. Like, when's it coming on? When's it coming on?
exactly. And they would usually announce it like a week before,
Yeah, it was.
and then you'd get all ready, your popcorn, your pillow, get on the floor,
Yeah, I love that show.
your sleeping bag. Another LB Cole, Frisky Animals, featuring Night Before Christmas
Yeah, I like that one.
from 1952. Another one that sometimes you'll get books like this from non-comic book sellers. So they probably buy a big lot of flea market stuff, and they just throw it on eBay for like $10.
What's the number of that one, Mike?
Number 52.
I really like that one.
And I did pick up, let me show you this one. Give me a sec. I did pick up another Frisky Fables. This one just came in. I haven't got around to doing the Golden Age haul for this end of the year yet. That's number 7 from 1946. An Al Fargo cover.
Now, is that the previous one was named Frisky Animals, right?
Oh, Frisky Animals. Yeah.
is this like the same thing or
No, I'm sorry. I got it mixed up. This is a Star publication. This is a novelty press.
Yeah. Okay. That's nice. That with the flag and everything, very patriotic.
Supposedly this is like a Gerber 7 or something.
Is that a July issue?
Yeah.
Yeah. 4th of July, right?
And I picked this up at a shop for $3. Nice giant.
That's a good one. Yeah.
I have yet to read it.
Yeah.
I can't wait to retire because I'm gonna set like 2 whole days a week just to read comics.
Yeah.
2-3 days that's designated. No, I'm sorry, I can't help you or go here. I got to read my comic books. Here's one you can find it really easy, really inexpensive. And I think there's a couple Roy Rogers Christmas covers. They're really easy to get. I just love it. The white background with the white hat. I watched a video on YouTube on how they make Stetson hats and why they're so expensive. And was at a thrift store with my wife yesterday, and they had a Stetson hat for $7, but it didn't fit me. It was too small. I was like, a Stetson. I put it on and like, oh, it doesn't fit. Here's another haha. Really low grade, 1949.
Is that is haha ACG or is Giggle one of those? Two, you know?
This maybe.
Yeah.
Let me look.
You don't have to open it.
You got me. Well, I'm curious myself now.
I think one of them, either haha
Oh,
or
look.
Giggle.
Electronic football. You remember playing that as a kid?
Yeah. That was.
I never quite understood it, but I like to watch him just jiggle around. What is this? Creston Publication. Maybe Roger knows. Duck won for years. It was hot for a short minute. I sold it. Oh, he had that Disney Mark Allen from 4Color. If you haven't watched Mark Allen's 4Color commentary on eBay, sub him up. He's got a really good channel. He used to actually write a publication on comic books. He's from Oklahoma. I'm sure you're sub to Tom Ryan. Everybody is. Tom Ryan has an amazing Popeye, not only comic book collection, but overall action figures, collectible collection of Popeye.
Got to have a Frosty in your collection.
And I remember this one. I was out skating with my daughter and her son, my grandson. My wife calls me. I found this thrift store. They have boxes of comics. Do you want to do a video chat and I can show you? And I'm like, heck yeah. And this was one of the books that came out of that. What a wife.
Yeah.
Tom and Itchy the Monk from 1958. This is a second print. So there's another first print on this.
That's cool. I like the blue with the snow.
The first print has a black background, and it's a Gerber 6 from 1947. So the 9 years later, they reprinted another time. So that's Magazine Enterprises. I have I have two more left, and then what do we got here? What happened?
I got 5 or 6. How late if we go in another?
We'll go 8 more minutes.
All right. So if there's time, I got some.
Yeah, I got modern. 2 more.
They're modern.
That's all right. Another Super Snipe. Am I gone? Can you hear me?
No, you're good.
Okay, because it went silent. Just
you're
a
good.
Cool. There's like a reflection of a girl in the ice. So he's falling. His friend's catching him, and then he's imagining he's the superhero. Now, this is the kid with the most comic books in America. That's on every issue. And it says Huck Finn, America's favorite. I keep fading in and out. Is you hearing me all right?
I hear you fine. I'm muting my mic because my son is getting home and he's making a lot of noise. So that might be what's happening.
Okay, so this will be my last, and I'll let you finish up the last few minutes. Magic Comics, they're made snowmen, and they're putting them in the freezer, in the ice box.
That looks like Blondie Dagwood art.
Daisy and Baby Dumpling.
Yeah.
That's Baby Dumpling. So if people, if you don't know, I mean, there's sure some younger guys. If there used to be these things called ice boxes, so they weren't refrigerators. And you had the ice wagon come to the house with these big, huge iron prongs. You'd get a big chunk of ice and you put it in the top right here. And then it would keep the whole compartment below cold.
Yeah. And not only my grandmother had one of those and she used to tell us about it. And not only did they get the ice delivered, but it was delivered by horse and wagon.
Yeah.
Not even a truck.
we used to have. Can you hear me? So growing up, we had which was called the milkman's door. So you had this door that had a door on one side and a door on the outside, and the milkman would come and he would put the eggs, ice cream, milk, cheese inside this little door, and then you would come later, and if you weren't home or whatever, you'd open that up, and then you had your delivery right there, and then he would just bring you a bill at the end of the week, and you'd pay that. Okay, Joe disappeared on me. So I could show some more stuff. I don't have any more Christmas books, but I do have
I'm
some
here, Mike.
Golden Age stuff. Oh, okay. I didn't
Yeah.
see you on the screen. Okay, you ready?
Yeah. I got about 5 or
Okay.
6, and then I'm done. Okay, so these are going to be more modern ones, but here's Betty and Veronica, number 108. Holiday dinner, Christmas trees, Christmas sweaters. Kind of cute cover there. And another Betty and Veronica, number 84. Hanging out by the fireplace, the Christmas tree, and Santa Claus down there. This one's pretty cool. I don't know if you've ever seen this one. This is a Silver Age one called Hot Wheels. Have you ever seen this one?
Neil Adams did some covers in that run.
Yeah, this is Neil. I think this is Neil Adams. And I got this one, and inside somebody took a red marker and was like coloring, like using it like a coloring book, coloring eyes in and hair and stuff like that. But that's a pretty crazy sled he's driving there. Right. And another Silver Age. Here's a Teen Titans Christmas one. Beat to Hell.
Nice.
Yeah, black cover, kind of destroyed there, but got that Christmas tree there. And I've got 2 more. This is from the Daily Times Herald in Dallas, Texas. This was a supplement to the newspaper. I think Roger would probably like this one. Maybe he even has it. This is a promotional comic with Spider-Man and Kingpin battling it out there. And the last one I have is a 3D adolescent radioactive black belt hamsters,
Nice.
number 4.
I actually have number 1.
Yeah, I think I do too. I like
Rip-off?
I like the
Rip-off of the
Teenage
Turtles.
Mutant Ninja Turtle ripoffs. I have
Yeah.
a lot of the number 1s, but this one is their Christmas one, and it's
Nice.
kind of cool. That's
Yeah.
it. That's all I have.
I remember when I was a kid, we used to go up to the Indian reservation because my dad's side of the family, his dad had married into the Chippewa. His wife was Chippewa. And I remember going up there in northern Wisconsin, and my grandma had an outhouse. So that's where you went to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Even in the dead of winter, in the middle of the night, you had to take a pee. You had to go out to the outhouse.
Yeah.
Talk about scary as a kid.
Yeah.
Now, she also didn't have running water. You had to go out into the pump and pump that sucker till the water would come up out of the well and then bring it in with a pan or something. And I remember the first time that they went deer hunting, and my dad said, "You want to go along?" I must have been 11 or 12. And I was like, sure. I didn't know what it was. So I wanted to experience it, see what it was like. Because, they always talked about it.
Yeah.
So they got me up at 3 a.m, and we head out to the woods. It's probably like 6 feet of snow. Okay, you line up in a line, and everybody push through the woods. And then the other party was waiting on the other side, and then the deer would run out. And I'm like, never again. I'm never going deer hunting in Wisconsin in the winter again.
Yeah. It's not exactly the same, but my college roommate was from Minnesota. I visited him one time over spring break to go snowmobiling, and we were in Minnesota, and where he was down near Minneapolis, it wasn't cold enough to do that. So we didn't get to go snowmobiling, but we went skiing. We went up into northern Minnesota, and we stayed at his friend's hunting cabin. And it was just as you described. We went out in the middle of the woods. For me, it was scary. I was like not used to that. We were in the middle of nowhere. There was an outhouse. It was cold. We had to heat the house with a propane tank and everything. It was an interesting experience.
Well, just to address Mark, up on the reservation, game wardens at that time were not allowed on the reservation. So you could hunt whenever you wanted, whatever you wanted. And my uncle, who was a Chippewa, we would drive around in the car in the summer, and he spotted this deer like a half a mile on the wood line. He goes, parks the car with me and my cousin. He goes, I'll be back. Gets his gun. 2 hours later, he comes dragging a deer out of the forest. And I was like, holy crap. So it was quite an experience. I have not been up to Wisconsin since I left in 1985. But I don't know. I miss the winters. I keep telling my wife I wish we could spend a Christmas with a lot of heavy snow. I miss it. So maybe one day we'll get to do that. But she said, I understand you want to do that, but we got to be here. We got to be with the kids on Christmas. I have a lot of good memories of being up in Wisconsin during the Christmas holidays. I don't know. Christmas to me, it just doesn't seem like Christmas without cold weather or snow. But I guess having this warm weather has its blessings. What do you say to that?
Yeah, snow and cold makes it feel like Christmas. But if you could be there and experience it for a short period of time, it's great. But when you get older, you have to live in that stuff. It's tougher. My son, I'm in Hawaii. My son went to the mainland last year. Was in Newport, Rhode Island, the Naval Academy prep school. They had a lot of snow, and he had not used to it being in Hawaii. So he was going out playing in it, making snowman, making snowballs, snowing, all that stuff. He was trying to get all his buddies to come. And they were like, dude, we grew up in Pennsylvania. We had this all the time. We don't want to go out and get wet and cold. So it's kind of like, when you don't have it, it's something really cool. And,
yeah,
but yeah, it's always great. I mean, I think some of the most memorable Christmases, from my childhood are the ones where there was tons of snow and, we were outside. You'd see.
Where did you grow up? Where did you grow
New
up?
Jersey. New Jersey.
That's right. That's right.
And we had snow there. Occasionally, we'd have some blizzards and we'd miss school. But, I remember waking up on either Christmas Eve or Christmas morning. My mother would grab us and to the window and say, look, it's snowing. And that always made Christmas special when we saw the snow coming down.
I hear you, Knights of Old. My wife is from Dominican Republic, and we spent a few Christmases over there. Matter of fact, we're planning to retire over there. So, but oh man, do you remember as a kid when the heavy snow was coming down and you got up early and you turned on the radio and you were just waiting? They were calling all the schools, and you were just, come on, come on, come on.
Yeah.
Oh, yay. And then you dance around. We're off today. Yeah. Otherwise, they might call all the other schools and not call yours. And you're like, oh, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Absolutely.
Knight says he was in New Jersey in 1977 when they had the blizzard.
Yeah.
I think that was a year, in Wisconsin. And we had to, my dad put all the mattresses down in the front den and the house. The snow had fallen and it covered all the way up to the roof. We had no electricity, and we all just gathered together and slept in one room on the mattresses. That was a pretty memorable. God Tank says, I miss Hawaii. I lived in, I don't know how to pronounce that, Oahu for 5 years back in the 80s when his dad was in the Army.
Yeah, I'm in Oahu. You pronounced it right, Oahu. It's the island with Pearl Harbor and Honolulu and Waikiki on it. That's where I am, and I was brought here because I was in the Navy.
Bookham Dano.
Yep.
Well, Joe, I appreciate you hanging out. I had a great
Yeah.
time. It's kind of melancholy that the show's got to come to an end, and there's be another 12 months before we do this again.
Yeah, it was great though. Thank you for inviting me on. And you know, one of the first shows I saw with you, Mike, was your Christmas show last year, and I was watching. You had all the different guests on coming in and out. I mean, I was blown away by how you did that with like having everyone come in and out
It was a lot of work
and show their comics. Yeah,
but it was fun.
yeah, but it was great, and so was this one, and great hanging out with you and Roger and all, you know, all everyone else who was on there. And Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and
Well, what's
that
on the
was-
horizon for the Black Box Silver and Bronze channel?
well, I've got some more haul videos that are coming up, and I'm going to try to do some collection videos, like maybe a video on the True Vision, show a little more of it, and just some other things I collect. I like maybe do one on some of the train covers I have. I have lots of them. That would have to be broken down into a lot of.
I see
lot
you
of
have a good
shows.
collection. I've seen some of those books. You could probably do a good girl. You could do a horror, Golden Age horror.
Yeah, another thing I collect is I like the covers with the perspective of you're looking through the legs of someone. You know, I got a handful of those as well. So
I
maybe
was wondering
some
why
of
you
those
hooked.
can-
I was saying, why did he hold on to this Spanish Sherlock Holmes? You don't speak Spanish, do you?
No.
But then I
Nope.
was like, oh, because it's perspective between the legs.
Yeah, and I was looking for the original one and the
Merry
Charlton
Christmas, God
version,
Tank.
which is tricky to find. So I just
Oh
recently
yeah, I
found it.
know.
Yeah.
I seen the one with the Charlie Chan with the mummy, and they want $80 for it. It's really low
Yeah.
grade.
Yeah, but I figured maybe your wife could read them to you. So
That's what I just told her today. I said, you're gonna have to read this one to me, and then when you do, I'll let you have it to give to one of your students because most of her students speak Spanish.
yeah, that's good. Yeah.
So I got a big stack of Golden Age books. I'm probably going to do a two-parter on that. I still got more coming in. And I'm hoping I can do an end of the year, like my top 25 books I picked up this year, something like that.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Which is always hard because the reason you buy a book is because it's really cool to you. So to choose 25 is really hard. But
Yeah, and I've seen a lot of your books on Instagram and your channel, and I was just thinking that would be tough to whittle it down to 25. You got some good books.
and they're all gems to me.
Yeah.
But so that's probably what I got coming up.
That sounds good.
What's Black Box Channel's name? Tell them your name of your channel.
It's right there on the screen without the spaces. Black Box, it's long. Black Boxed Silver and Bronze. All one word. Both on YouTube and on Instagram. And that comes from initially I was collecting Silver and Bronze Age comics, and I'm storing them in those black boxes from is it BCG or something? Those plastic boxes, and that's where it came from. And actually, from watching like your channel, Mike, and others, I'm starting to get drawn into Golden Age. So the name's not really.
And Knights of Old has a YouTube channel. He has an amazing Golden Age collection, but what he loves to collect most of all is Japanese toys and comic books from the 1940s and 50s. And he's been putting some videos up of the toys that he's gotten from Japan. Amazing stuff. They're just
What's the name?
beautiful. Knights of Old.
Knights of Old.
And he just said he just described to you.
Yeah.
And Mark Allen, Mark Four Color Commentary is another good channel. He does all kinds of stuff. And he loves to hunt those dollar bins and then flip a lot of books at shows. But he's into everything eclectic.
Yeah.
Great community.
I'm very eclectic. I mean, I love the train covers. If I see them, I usually pick them up. But my collection's very eclectic. And yeah, from gold to
Let me
modern.
show you what I like. Hold on a minute. So we were talking about the wait, hold on.
You know what's funny? The shirt that Mike has on that looks gray is the color of my hat. And for some reason, his computer is putting different colors than are actually there. Very odd.
Okay. So we were talking the other day about the covers where the character is usually giant and he has he's holding the criminals.
Yeah.
Let me make me big. So books like this, Spotlight Comics.
Did you just grab that one off the wall?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
And then
what number is that?
Number 2. I think there's only 2 issues, 1 and 2. I believe.
I like that one.
Then you have
cool. That's Black Terror, right?
Yep, Alex Schomburg. This is first appearance of Miss Mosk in this issue.
Yeah.
Number 51. And then another one I just got recently where he's giant. He's holding on to the bad guys.
Do you have more? You should do a show on that. Get all your giant hero comics, do a show on that.
Now this one's where the villain is giant.
Yeah, that's cool.
And then this is the one I just got that I'm so happy that I got this.
Yeah, that one's cool too. Of all of those that you showed, I think I like the first one, the Spotlight, and this one, the Owl, the best.
Yeah, and this is not something they do anymore in comics. Up until like the early golden age, Silver Age, you don't see it anymore. This is a Harry Chesler comic.
Yeah,
he had his own studio, and a lot of the greats worked for him at some point. Lou Fine, Eisner. I think who was it? Carmen Infantino was working. He started. I think it was Carmen Infantino would come in after school when he was 14, and they'd give him work to do, like cleaning up, like the janitor, and then he got to hang out with the great artists and learn from them. Jerry says Captain Marvel smacking the Japanese is a great cover. Oh, Jesse says, OMG, you guys are still at it. Cool. Pie time all over. Phantom Lady train cover is awesome. Yeah, that's another good one.
Yeah, there's another one. It's modern, maybe like Bronze Age. Shadow, DC Shadow #1. Have you seen that one, Mike?
Yeah, I almost picked
see
that
my
up.
screen?
I think here, let me put it. I almost bought it. I have that, I think. Yeah, that's a great one.
I have that one. I just don't have it handy, but that one's pretty cool. And I bet that some of the older shadows from the Golden Age, I bet some of those, and maybe Green Hornets, maybe some Green Hornets and Shadows
Yeah.
have those types of covers you like.
Knights of Old said his favorite train cover is Action 13. Oh, Knights, you should check out the adventure comics he just picked up with Superboy holding the train back. That is a
Yeah.
really nice one.
Action 13 is awesome. I don't think that one will ever make it into my collection. I know that one.
maybe one page or something.
Yeah, I mean, I always put them on my wish list, right? If I find it, you know, a train cover, I add it to my wish list. That's in there, but I don't know if that's one that will ever make its way into my collection.
You never know. It's that could be that one person doesn't even care what it is.
Yeah, I'll never say never, but for now, yeah, that's elusive. But this one I showed earlier is probably one of my. This is one of my real favorite ones that I was very low grade. I think it's complete. It was listed, I think, as a poor or a fair or something like that. But boy, I was so thrilled to finally get that one. That's one of my really favorite ones.
Got to watch Shang-Chi last night, and I was like, it had some good stuff in the beginning, but it wasn't the Shang-Chi that I know.
Yeah,
It was more like a Mulan movie most of the time.
I enjoyed it. I saw it in the theater with my daughter. I enjoyed it. I heard you say this on one of your shows recently, and I'm 100% in agreement with you. The best movie out right now is Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
That movie, I saw my daughter and I go to the movies. That's a thing we do together. And we saw 4 movies recently. Dune, James Bond, that was really good. Something else. And then
Was that Dune any good?
it's not it's if you're a sci-fi person who read the books and likes it, you will love it. But it's not like a movie for the masses. It's kind of slow.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Jesse said, how can you have a Shang-Chi without Fu Manchu? And that was
Yeah.
exactly what I was thinking
Right.
while I was watching it.
Right.
They created a whole new story for him. And it's not that it wasn't good. It's just that I've seen it done 100 times, that movie. And the fight scene on the bus, I liked. And I
Yeah.
liked the beginning because that was Shang-Chi in the streets, you know? When it got fantastical, I'm like, I seen this already. I just saw Mulan.
Well, part of the reason that I liked it was because that was one of the first movies I got to go back and see in the movie theater. You know, because of the pandemic, there was a lot of Hawaii is really crazy here. They're very strict. It's not like Florida. There's a lot of lockdowns and everything. And so that was one of the movies, I think maybe the first movie I went back into the movie theaters and saw, which I love to do. So that was great for me. It's entertaining. It's not the greatest movie, but it was good and enjoyable. But Ghostbusters,
I
see
cried.
Ghostbusters. It is fantastic.
When they showed up, I was
Yeah.
like, I felt like I was back in the 1980s
Yeah.
again.
Yeah. It was great. It was really great when they showed up, and it was good. I enjoyed it. And actually my daughter loved it too. There was a lot of like ridiculousness in it. She said, remember that scene they're driving down the through the town chasing the ghost,
Yeah,
and they just got the car, and all of a sudden they know how like everything in it
exactly.
works. And she
Yeah,
slides out on the seat. She's hanging out. My daughter was cracking up. She's like, how could they know this so fast? It's just
exactly.
so ridiculous that it was enjoyable.
But you know what I liked in the beginning was that little kid. He was just so perfectly funny.
Yeah.
His lines were just
Yeah.
perfectly right on time. You weren't expecting anything funny. He opened his mouth and he just said the most funniest thing.
Yeah.
And then when he pressed his thing and a Polaroid came out, I laughed so hard.
Yeah. It's good.
That little kid's gonna go places.
Yeah.
He's
he
a
was
really
funny.
good actor.
Yeah.
But they laid
Yeah.
it out well. Everything kind of fell out, and you weren't really knowing what was going to happen.
Yeah.
and in a way that when it rolled out, it was like, wow, you're not expecting. It was cool,
Yeah.
and they did credence to the myth of
Yeah.
the Ghostbusters.
Definitely. Yeah, that kid was great. And did you see Eternals?
No, I'm not. I don't think I'll see that. Probably
When it
maybe
comes
on
out, you might.
DVD.
In it, there's another character. He's a valet for the indie. There's one in Eternal. I don't remember their names, but there's one Eternal. He's like an Indian guy from, not American Indian, like India,
Uh-huh.
and he has a valet, and that guy is hilarious. He's like he has a similar. He plays a similar role that kid did in Ghostbusters. He's kind of like this, funny sidekick kind of thing. Very funny. But that kid was good in Ghostbusters. Yeah, he's going to go places, I think.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was. For me, he was the one that was like entertaining.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I could go on and on. I loved it. I was not expecting. I watched Venom Carnage first, and I've never been a Venom fan, and I just didn't. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't like when it's like he's talking about killing people all the time for fun. That's
Yeah.
the humor.
Yeah.
And then Carnage is just killing everybody, and I'm like, this is my grandson loved it, but that's not a movie for me.
Yeah.
And I'm a big fan of Woody Harrelson. He's one of my favorite actors.
Yeah. That's the fourth movie my daughter and I saw. Carnage. I forgot. So Eternals and yeah. But Ghostbusters definitely we both thought was the best.
And I've been reading a lot of or watching a lot of these videos that the critics hate it because they're so still hurt feelings because the last one didn't do well.
Yeah.
And then who was it? The drunk something. I can't think of his name. But he did a comparison. He did the 20-second scene in the elevator from Ghostbusters, the original, to the same setup scene in the Ghostbusters 2016, where it took him 2 minutes to lay out pretty much the same idea. And he did a back and forth, and how it was so simple, just face gestures, one line, a movement, and you knew everything, and it was funny.
Yeah.
Versus a 2 minute where they had to do all this kind of woke stuff and over explaining, and it was
I didn't even see that movie.
I didn't either.
I had no desire to go. It was like
I have it on my hard drive, but I've never watched it. And my grandson and my daughter said it was funny, so I might just go ahead and watch it.
Yeah.
All right, buddy. I'll let you get out of here.
All right.
Merry Christmas to you. We'll talk again soon. Merry Christmas to the chat. Thank everybody for hanging out with us and nerding out and everything. And congratulations to all the winners.
Yeah.
And all right, we're out of here, Joe. I'll see you later.
All right, Mike. Merry Christmas. Bye-bye.
Merry Christmas.